I think this is wonderful. $6.95. Like, get it quick, run. We're giving you super value, souffle clay. What more do you want in a day? That rhymed. Super value, souffle clay. What more do you want in a day? Moulding compound. What rhymes with compound? Nothing. Literally nothing rhymes with compound. Look what I found. Ruby zoisite for $6.95. Cool. Okay, it's working me hard, jewellery makers. It's like, boom, I've got it. I got it, Philip. Mookite, aka Black Labradorite. Did you just call me a good man? And cricket, and by the way, despite my manly exterior, I am in fact a woman. I know. I look like a man in makeup sometimes. Look at this. Whoa, that's a thunderstorm right there. Thunderstorms at sea, isn't it? Look at that. It is a blizzard of a gemstone. It's wonderful. What about Lavakite?
It's nice, isn't it? Because it's a nice take on a neutral gemstone without being just white or just black. So again, you've got all of the different patterns going on there. And it's a little bit more subtle than just jet black.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And it's deeper and it's more mysterious and it's got this amazing, well, it's just amazing. It's wonderful. It's a double trouble deal. Is what you're getting here, and they're $7.90. Now these would make great cufflinks, great rings. No, we got a new price tag. Hang on, you got two. You're a rascal of a man. $6.95. LHG C59. Philip, producer Philip, a rascally type, is giving you this wonderful, wonderful price tag. And Anonymous in Essex has got 4. Rosaline, Rachel, Jane, Davinia, Elizabeth, Karen. We are running out of time. It's been amazing to have the Lady Kershaw with a souffle clay. Next time, can we have actual souffle?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
I do my best.
Now, thank you and I love you. When are you back next?
Tuesday.
Oh, what, in the afternoon?
For this designer inspiration.
Yes!
Is that you?
It's me!
Oh, yay!
What are we doing?
We are doing Kumihimo.
Kumihimo! Tune in next Tuesday. Be there or miss out on more madness. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Be a salmon. Be a salmon. Here is the salmon of salmons, Ali Defoy, everyone.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair cone, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Jewellery Maker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away. This week, Jewellery Maker has an exclusive offer for all our customers. Our pick of the week is a Cord Frenzy bumper pack. Stock up on leather, waxed cotton, nylon, satin, jewel-coloured and braided cord. To get your hands on this limited edition offer, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hello, and welcome to the Late Show. How you doing? I'm Ali Defoy. It is so good to be here. I have lots and lots coming up for you. Are you ready for some fun? Are you ready for some treats? You know what? I'm going to get straight into it. My name is Ali Defoy. I'm going to be bringing you 4 hours of naughtiness. It is Friday night, so I put on some sparkles. I did. Can you even see my sparkles? You can't really see them, can you? I love that, Amelia. I'll try. Well, if you can't see them, then there's no point. Can't see them for a minute. It just looks like I've spilt my juice down my top. It looks wet. Oh. Well, it's meant to be sparkle. Talking of sparkle, have you ever seen Girasol quartz before? With Girasol quartz, what you were looking for in a genuine gem is to get this lovely, almost a milky bluey sheen to it. Very collectible. You don't get it that often. We've only had it a few times on Jewellery Maker. You might have seen it before. Some people know it as milky quartz. Some people know it as Moonstone quartz. It's dreamy, it's elegant, but it's Girasol. It's that dreamy glow that you get. It's almost like a sort of Care Bear glow. They're 140 carats, but the best part is this is the last seen in August, as in only just passed, but there are hardly any left. There's about 35 left. 35 left, and they're already being allocated. Now we are about to bring you a whole hour under £10. Everything price point wise. I've got findings for you this hour. I've got pearls. 3 different types of pearls coming up for you under £10. Can you believe it? £14.95 can't be your price because it's an under £10 hour. Now don't worry, we have lots and lots coming up, lots and lots to show you, but I'm going to get started with this and then I'm going to show you some of the most wonderful treats on the show. $6.95 from the usual $14.95. Not even half price. Less than. You have a whopping saving here. More than half price in your saving. Well done to those of you on the phone lines and the web for your dreamy glow. Can you see that lovely milky sheeny blue to it? So for your milky quartz, a lot of people know it as the sort of moonstone idea of your quartz. It is truly known as Girasol quartz. It's dreamy. It's due to the location where it was found, Girasol. And that's why it's been given that name, or one of the first locations this type of your quartz was found. It's dreamy, it's glowy, and it almost sort of comes to life. It's a really unusual gem. It's well, quartz you know very well, but to get that dreamy purple, that dreamy blue to it, that wonderful natural glow, it's completely natural, not by enhancement in any way. It's giving you a great opportunity. If you could put this with Moonstone, you would have the perfect combination. At £6.95 with West Midlands coming in, you can add on to the same order as earlier. If you joined the lovely Jenny earlier, you can add this to your order, presenter Jenny. Maybe you joined us this morning, it's the same order. Janice in London's gone for 4. If you think about it, that's 2 full price. Oh, in fact, no. 2 full price, and you've still got change. Awesome! Well done to you. I've got Carol coming through, and Janice, you're there. Sonny has mentioned already. Claire and Elizabeth, you've got yours. I've got Worcestershire, which is not far from where we are. We're apparently Warwickshire / Worcestershire / West Midlands. No one can really make their mind up. This is the last in stock. You won't see it again. It's only been seen once, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, it's been more than once. This is the final opportunity with me tonight, though. It has been seen more than once. It's been really popular, but as I say, it hasn't been seen since the 17th of August, so this is your last in stock. You've got to get. Rita's gone for 2 in Merseyside. Did I mention tonight was going to be really busy? Oh yeah. Check it out as and when you can. Add it to gemstones like pearls. Maybe you want to put it with something dreamy like Labradorite. What do you think of those 2 together? Just going to remove my beautiful ring. Gosh, it reminds me of a particular designer. It makes me think of Laura Binding. That's what it makes me, yeah. Makes me think of Laura Binding. I will leave that with you there, the last of stock. I hope you managed to get one now. Star buy wise, everything I have in it as a star buy is brand new. It's not been seen as it is. So whether it be a bundle that's been put together for tonight, whether it be findings that have been put together for tonight, or brand new strands or brand new chain, in fact, that I've got coming up. There's something that's not brand new, something that is fabulous, well known, in fact, probably world renowned, I could go as far as to say, our Laura Binding. She's here all night long. All night, all night, all night long. It's a singing show on a Friday, as in fact, no, it's a singing show every day.
It's a singing show on an Ali day, isn't it?
On an Ali day, that's true. My director Tom just said that as well. Director Tom is in the house. Oh, he says yellow. Yeah, he's gone back to his yellow. The howdy didn't work really, did it? He said that the other day. I've got Amelia on cameras. Amelia's on a dirty double. Oh yeah. And I've got producer Dan. Dan, he's in the studio. He says, hey, bonjour. He is half French, so we'll allow him that. And we have Coral, who's our floor manager, who I think she's there, she's waving. She's in the workshop. I don't know if you took the time to join us ever in a workshop. If you would like to come and join us, please do. JewelleryMaker.com. You can join any of our workshops, maybe one of Laura Binding's or one of Mark Smith's, which has been on today. Mark Smith's in the workshop room with Coral. There she is. There. Oh, yay. Oh, there's Mark's head. Made me think of a porcupine. Somebody just lifted something in front of the camera. So that's Mark Smith. Many of you might have seen him as one of our designers. He was on over in fact, I think he was on last night, if my memory serves me correctly. No?
Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, because I was on a designer inspiration and he was coming in on the night.
That's the one. That's the one. I'm glad you know what the show is all about.
Only because I was here. I wouldn't know otherwise.
I never know. I just turn up and say hello. So I'm going to be with you for the next 4 hours, as is Laura, as is Amelia, and director Tom, and Danny, and Coral, who's making a cup of tea. I think she's actually making a coffee, if I'm being honest.
Yes,
is it a coffee, Coral? Aye, it's a coffee. She making you a coffee? Yeah. Oh, lovely. I made my own today. Yeah, it doesn't taste very nice. I'm going to get Coral to make it the next one. It's rubbish. We've got lots and lots for you. Starbuy wise, everything in this hour is under £10, so get your eyes peeled and ready for lots and lots of treats. But right now, I need to show you my favourite, without a shadow of a doubt. Oh! I ran round everybody with this today. I was running around our managers, PB, Paula Bennett, who's our channel manager. I was running around making sure everyone in this building saw this zircon. I am, not even a little bit, that would be a fib. I am massively in love with this completely brand new, natural, chocolate, champagne, cognac. Do you know what it is? Can you guess what I have? Why don't you text us? Drop us a message on JewelleryMaker.com as to what you believe this may be. Chocolates, cognacs, goldens. Can you guess? Do you know? 60777. No prizes, but there is pride. JM Studio is the text start of your message. If you put JM Studio at the start, it will come to us. If you don't, we have 5 studios here at Jewellery Maker at the Genuine Gemstone Company, and it will float around. Nobody will get to read it. The normal network charges will apply. Drop us a message on there. I'm going to be on. In fact, I'm going to be on one of our sister channels tomorrow. Going to be on Rocks TV in the mornings. Yeah, in the morning, 11 AM till 3 PM. But that's UK time. Don't know American time. I need to work it out. But I will be here tomorrow evening. Oh, you're not. I'm copying Amelia and doing a dirty double. Oh yeah. Ooh. Right. I'm going to jump into. I'm really excited about this. Did you say that again? Peacock pearls. These have been seen once. I don't have many. Put it this way, 224 were allocated on the launch. I have the remaining 63. Call me now. Do you trust? These are really weighty pearls. Do you trust me? You're going to love them. Whether it be for yourself, whether it be for a family member, whether it be for a gift. Don't hate me, but I did get my first Christmas present the other day. I know, and I wrapped it. And the only reason I wrapped it is because I thought I was going to be seeing the person it's for, so I had to wrap it so they wouldn't see it. I know. It cried, it made me cry a little bit inside. But this would be a beautiful gift. These are completely genuine, cultured peacock pearls. These are phenomenal. There's only 63. They're beautiful. The purples, the pinks, the greens. Oh my word, this is stunning. Have you seen this strand before?
I haven't, but that is my favourite type of pearl. I just love the peacock colour pearls because I love the colour because it's my kind of colours. It's just like oil.
Yes.
It is just like spill oil when you
or
get
a
that.
bubble.
Yeah, yeah. it's just beautiful. I just
But
love
it's
them.
the under £10 there, Laura.
I know. Because my birthstone is pearls. So if I had to choose a pearl, it would be that one.
That type of pearl.
Yeah.
There are lots and lots of opportunities for you tonight, but not on this. I have only 61 or 2. These are going to sell out. Please be quick. They are dreamy, they are divine, they're everything you want in a peacock pearl and more. More price-wise, $6.95. I know. I hope to goodness you've taken the time to join us and treat yourself tonight, because if you've just tuned in, you'll be thinking, oh, I want them. I've never seen such strong, lovely purples to it, and lilacs, and blues, and teals, and greens, and goldens, and yellows, and even sort of rosy tones, and this is just dreamy. If you can get more than one of these, I would. Would you say the same, Laura?
Yeah, definitely for me. And I know I often say this when I'm on, but I'll always say I'll buy 2. One, because I can make that statement piece and just go to town with it. And then the second one, I would make earrings, I'd make a ring, I'd make one pearl as a pendant. You know, I would really sort of use that strand up in loads of different projects, but I would use another strand just for like, bang, there's that necklace or there's that bracelet, you know, really sort of go to town with it.
That sounds good. Going to town with peacock pearls. Oh my word, Jenny Cleary would be in her element.
Can you imagine a fascinator with that?
Oh, I could. I can imagine you making a fascinating faceter.
Yeah.
Fascinating fascinator.
Fascinator.
Easy
so
for me to say. These will be selling out. I've got 18 left. If you want to get a hold of it and you've got a phone in your hand, brilliant. If you haven't got a phone in your hand, it's easy to do. The call centre are brilliant. They're there to help. 0800 644 655. Call them on the number, press their button 1, and the call centre can help you. Alternatively, on the web, JewelleryMaker.com, make up a password, give us an email that we can just send you a confirmation email to, and it can be yours within a couple of clicks, click or 2 or 3, and it can be in your basket. Make sure you check out your basket. If it's just in your basket, it's not guaranteed. It's the exact same as if you go to any other shopping site or if you go to the shops. If you put things in your basket, unless you actually proceed to the checkout, it's not technically yours. So the other day when I was walking out with my loaf of bread, still in my basket, and they said, but you've not proceeded to the checkout, that's technically not yours. I'm joking, I'm being facetious. I didn't really. I thought the court date was next week. I'm joking. A little bit. No, massively. $6.95 is yours. We're having a wee message in from Della. Hiya! A regular viewer here at Jewellery Maker. Thanks for taking the time to join us. You've said, I've already got a drawer full of JM goodies for my 7-year-old daughter's Christmas wish list. Yay, you're making me feel better here. And Ali, you're her fave presenter and mine. Yay! I'm someone's favourite, not just my mum's. This is brilliant. And yours as well, Tom. You have to say that. We work together. Sandra's dropped to the message in Bedfordshire and said, that strand looks like beer quartz to me. Oh, the one that's coming up.
I can see that. I can see where she can think that. But it's
not.
It's not.
Nice try though, Sandra. Loving a guess. It's always good. It's always good to get a guess. But I can understand, like
I can see where you're coming from with that thought, because it has got that kind of tone to it and that colour to it, but
it's got much more sparkle.
It's even more special.
Sparkle, sparkle. What gems have sparkle, sparkle? 9 of you are showing an interest on the web. I have 1 left. Good luck. I'll leave that there. Nugget. Oh. Do you love fire opal? You're gonna love these. I don't have many. I think I've got 38. My memory's not as good as I thought. These are magnificent. Is it the Stracciella? Can't remember the name of the flower because it's really difficult to say. Tom, you know the one. Oh, there's 2 versions of saying it. The one you're saying is much more difficult than the one that... This is known as the gem of the bird of paradise. The flower of paradise is magnificent. If you type in the flower of paradise, I think it's called Stracciella. I can't really pronounce it, but it's a beautiful flower. I was talking about it the other evening because when I was in London at the weekend, I mentioned that I went to London the weekend. I tell you that, and I went to a bar, and at the top it was I don't know where it was, but it was overlooking the Thames. I don't know where it was, but I can't remember the name of it. And they had these flowers everywhere. These flowers, I think to buy a bunch of flowers and you get one flower in it, it's like £50, 45, £50. This is one of the dreamiest natural colours. That's it, but I can't remember the actual name of it as opposed to the bird of paradise flower. It's called Strelitzia or something. Director Tom, I think there's 2 different ways of pronouncing it or 2 different ways of saying it, but either way, it's gorgeous. You know the flower I'm talking about.
I recognise it, seeing it like that. I don't know the name of it, but it is a stunning flower. I do know, I have seen it. I do know what you mean.
After my cocktail on Saturday night, my first cocktail, which my friend put bourbon, it was a bourbon, my first proper cocktail. Yeah, no, I don't drink. Exactly. Oh. So it was a bourbon.
Don't drink?
No, and it was a bourbon cocktail. Strelitzia. There we go. And after having a cocktail, I then decided to Google the flower. Other search engines are available, like Ask and Bing. I think that's one anyway. So I tried to do the search engine because I was like, that's the flower, I couldn't remember the name, so I thought, next time I'm on, I will remember how to say that. How to say it? Strelitzia. Strelitzia. This is it here. After all of that, I just want to show you. And because it's got the yellows and the bright pinks and the reds and the oranges, that's why a lot of people call this the gem of the bird of paradise. It's a stunning stone, it's completely natural, it's a Mexican gem, Mexican fire opal. It's one of the most collectible varieties of fire opal. You can get other locations. One of my favourites is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, the Mexican opal. At $6.95, a full strand of nuggets. Now, I don't want you to be scared of nuggets, because I can understand why you would be. In fact, in saying that, one of the first, oh no, it must have been the 5th strand I bought was nuggets. The first 3 strands were all rhodochrosite, and they were all shaped. But nuggets, I managed to get an aquamarine and rose quartz, and that was the sort of first 2 strands that I got of nuggets, which was my sort of 4th and 5th strands of genuine gemstones that I bought from Jewellery Maker. And they're so fun to work with. You only need a couple, don't you?
Yeah, I love working with nuggets.
Do you?
Yeah, and I really love that sort of natural, organic type of nugget as well. So for me, and you know, I've often said this, but I would make a wire wrap pendant and I would just add 1 or 2 of those within. I would probably do it in copper and maybe a bit of antique bronze.
Oh,
and just do a woven
lovely.
pendant and just have 1 or 2 of those just as little features sort of throughout the stone pendant, you know, and then they would just really get highlighted. But again, you can do things like trees of life with them. You can just make a stretchy bracelet with them.
If I added this with them, would that work?
Definitely. And that's then you could go down the hair fascinator road then with that, or you can do like a tiara type necklace focal front part, lots of tiara twists with the nuggets and with the smaller rondelles with it.
Because they would actually go quite a long way if you're doing the tiara twists, wouldn't they? You wouldn't need that many.
No, do a little section just here and have it as like that spray, and then just I would probably have it slightly asymmetrical, so I'd have it here and then have a couple of layers of chain here and here. And maybe rosary link a couple, you know, and really go to town with it. And you wouldn't need to do a lot with it, and you wouldn't need to use all of it. And then a little pair of earrings.
$6.95, you wouldn't need a lot. You can go to town. So if only, I mean, these obviously are shaped. There's a lot more in the strand carnelian. These are all being colour specifically picked, as in cherry picked for their actual colour, because carnelian, as you know, can be quite white and yellow and milky coloured, and then it can get darker and richer. And these are sort of your cherry picked carnelians here. I mean, obviously we can't match $6.95 because of the quality of what you've got and the sort of colour picking. There are maybe 1 or 2 of these fire opals left. I'm just going to move on because it's now time to bring you. Mind you, that was fire opal though.
Imagine that though, to be able to say you've got fire opal in your piece. And it's such a talking point straight away, because people are going to go, really? Like, can I have a look? Can I see?
What's fire opal?
What is it? And then you just, you know, just to be able to say the word opal.
Yeah.
It's just going to have it, isn't it, really?
And it's that was natural opal as well, natural fire opal. So to put this with it would work?
Definitely.
Or maybe some of our brand new starbuys that are coming up.
That one
which
would
I
be
already have in a ring.
Yeah, that's a definite, isn't it? Especially if you're doing that tiara style, because you can go for that really sort of nature kind of inspired organic piece.
Oh, organic nature, oranges, I'm in love. I'm going to be a bit naughty on this. Everything's under £10 in this hour, even including your star buys, which would look, I think, quite fabulous with these, with the rose gold and the colouring.
Yeah.
$6.95. Could it be that we've got rock bottom prices? Regular viewers, you will know this. Laura Binding, you probably know this, but you may not. If you're a new viewer, let me fill you in. I moved full-time to this channel in January. Regular viewers, you know this. Team, you're probably all bored of this. But before I joined, there was no... I was on our sister channel and I launched Jewellery Maker 4 years ago, but I was trying to do both shifts, both channels at the same time, and I couldn't do a full shift on one show and this one because time-wise it wasn't working out. So I decided to move full-time to Jewellery Maker. I know! Yay for me too! In January. But there never used to be, at any point, a lowest price that we were allowed to go to on strands. But I was here for a couple of months and all of a sudden, we were banned from going to prices under $6.95. It's nothing to do with me, a lot to do with me. So ever since I moved back, we're not allowed to go anywhere for a strand of gemstones other than $6.95. So this is rock bottom, as in the lowest we are allowed to go on any strand of genuine gemstones. And that's for the whole company on Jewellery Maker, everybody. No presenter is allowed to go lower than $6.95 on any strand of gemstones. What was that, sorry? What do you mean if it go lower it's called doing a Defoy? Is that really what I'm not allowed to do the Defoy. I'm not allowed to be myself anymore, basically. That's what they said. $6.95. To be fair, the whole reason and the main reason that the team wanted me to join you here in Jewellery Maker is because on our sister channel, when I worked from 11 till 3 AM, I used to clear a lot of last of stock lines, but also do some brand new launches through the middle of the night, but just give ridiculously low prices to make sure everything was getting allocated. And we had a lot of back stock over the past 4 years here on Jewellery Maker, as many of you will know. And when that stock built up, we needed to clear it. So the purpose of the late show, mainly, as we don't usually have, we're not usually as fortunate as we are tonight to have a guest designer like Laura. They don't always have the chance to join us. So what we're designed to do on the late show is to clear some vault locations. That's what I'm here for, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it at $6.95. I don't believe it should be at $6.95. It takes me a long time to accept that that's where we are, but as long as you manage to treat yourself at a price that I wouldn't normally take it to, then I'm really pleased. Really pleased. Right, Smokey Quartz. Let me show you these. Dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. Here's an idea. Do you know what's quite funny? By putting it with the colour of the metal that you've chosen, the copper colour, it makes the Smokey Quartz look even richer. That's amazing, isn't it?
I always team Smoky Quartz with copper or gold. If you team it with copper, then you get that real sort of like rich but earthy colour. If you team it with gold, to me you get a real sort of rich, luxurious, kind of high-end look. So I would always default to those colours for Smoky Quartz. Obviously you do silver as well, but for me, they're my default. It really brings the best out of the gemstone.
I love that. Have a look at your half-past star buy. What do you think? Double Trouble Frosted Shell. I have 150 of these to give away. You're going to get 2 for one price, and that one price will be under £10. These are coming up. You've got 15 of them in a pack, and you're getting, they're brand new. They're new S-hooks, and I know our gorgeous Laura's been working with them. Don't worry, Laura, you've got another half hour. You don't need to rush. Laura was just looking at me like,
No, I've done something. I have done a pair of earrings.
They're a gorgeous pair of earrings. Wait till you see what she's made with these. So this is all coming up in this hour. We've got pearls, I've got Smoky Quartz, I've got, brand new chain, I'll quickly show you. And I've got some sterling silver findings coming up for you tonight as well. A really, really gorgeous new findings pack with really, really stylish earrings. I'll show you those in a minute. The findings I'm talking about, the silver combo is coming up at 6:30. This chain is coming up for you 8 o'clock. It's brand new, there are 169 of them, and it's going really, really low. Really low. But I didn't tell you that. Right, all of our star buy opportunities tonight are new, never been seen before. I know. Right, jumping on to, you did tell me. Well, I was looking at other things. Oh, I thought you meant those Smoky Quartz. These Smoky Quartz. I was thinking, I've looked at the Smoky Quartz. Why is Stan still talking about Smoky Quartz? That's my producer in my ear talking to me. He's going to say, telling me sweet nothings, but he's not. So that would be a fib, and I'm far too honest with my own good, so. Now, the luster on these. Can you see the facets that you've got? They're all triangular facets. Now, I've got a good quantity of these, but they've only ever been seen at one price. And the reason I say but is because those of you on the web right now can see it at $11.95, as can you on the television. But you can join me in anywhere in the world. You can choose your currency and it will be converted for you. Alrighty? So it won't cost you any more in one post and packaging, just once in any one day. So whether it be here in the UK, £2.95, or whether it be elsewhere, for example in the US, I know we ship for $5.95. That's once from midnight to midnight, that's it. So, Smoky Quartz you may have seen. Smoky Quartz of this carat weight, of this size, of this luster, for this price? No way. No way, Jose. The only reason I'm not getting upset about this price is because it's Friday night. Friday night, you gotta be naughty, Laura Binding. You gotta be. You gotta be.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. It's busy. I know there's lots and lots of things you could be up to tonight on a Friday night, and I do want to take the time to thank you. Even if you can't watch the entire show, if you can keep it on your phone or keep it in one of those sort of notebook pad things and keep up to date with what's going on, just keep watching the show because the price points are unreal tonight. As I say, I appreciate there's lots and lots of things you can do on a Friday night, but spending it with Laura and I would be, oh well, we'd love it, wouldn't we, Laura?
It would be very nice if you could.
It'd be fab if you could, for as long as you can, because we've got lots coming up, and you'll be able to see some of the work Laura's been. I've never seen wire wrapped earrings. Have you? Wouldn't it be amazing if Laura Binding was doing some wire wrapping with a brand new strand that you could get for under £10?
And all I'll say is the technique that I'm using for this could be applied to those and would look stunning.
And it would, because of the shape of these, a pear shape,
would look
earrings.
Awesome. Would look amazing, can you not imagine? And you would get the light shining through.
Oh.
In fact, I want to do that. I want that strand.
We've had lots and lots of people taking the time to join us on this one. Plenty have been allocated. I had over 100. I've now got less, or just shy of, or about 60, but they're checking out as we speak. I had Naomi. Hiya, Naomi. You've taken the time to drop us a message from Tyne and Weir and saying diamonds or spinel as your guest to our strand that's coming up as a superstar buy tonight. It's amazing. I was taking pictures of it earlier, but I didn't put them on Facebook because I didn't think any of them did them any justice, so I didn't bother. Sonia in Greater London. Hiya, Sonia. You've said, hi ladies, yay, big up the binding. Binding yet again. Woohoo! Absolutely choice. Love that. Absolutely choice. I'm going to start using that phrase. Absolutely choice. And from Sonia in London. Oh, I like that. You're absolutely choice, you are. That's big fab. Big up. Oh, Sonia, I'm loving that. I'm gonna go home. Oh, actually, when I go home, there was no one there apart from my pet rabbit, Joey. So I'll be like, Joey,
and
big
his
up.
Castle.
In his castle. I know he's big up. Big up, Joey. You'll be like, what are you talking about? She's been eating cake again. I was a bit worried about him today. He was lying flat, and I was like, what's up with him?
Gosh.
And then I put some nuggets in his cage, and straight up. He was fine. He was
just having a moment. I was just having a rest. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he was just sleeping. Or he was playing dead,
so
I would give him
baby,
nuggets.
Isn't it? Are you breathing? Are you breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I swear to goodness, he was not moving, and I was thinking, why is he not breathing? What's up with him? So I ran over with some nuggets in my hand, totally up in. I was thinking, oh, he was just playing dead so we could get some nuggets. I think that's what it was. Do you do the same thing on nuggets, Tom? I don't agree. I think it would probably be more likely. Well, it's not cake because you're doing very well. You're off cake at the minute, aren't you, Director Tom?
Oh my gosh.
He's doing very well. How many pounds is that now, Tom? £8 direct to Tom's lost.
Oh, fair play.
He's working hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to lose any, but he
No.
wants to, so.
No.
Loving your work. Not meaning to rush you on this one. Not meaning to talk about diets, but we currently are. Devon, Ayrshire, Suffolk, Kent, Derbyshire, County Durham, Nottinghamshire, Shropshire, Tiny Weir, Devon. Check it out as soon as you can. It should be £11.95. It should be £12, and you've got, what, £5 off? Just shy of half price. Great to see you coming through, Angelina. Great to have you. Sophie, I hope I said that right. I'm ever so sorry if not. Out in Devon, Deborah's there, Rani's there, Rita's there, Mary's there. Out in the Scottish borders. It doesn't show the multi-bids on the television or on the web, but there's quite a lot of multi-bids. And if you think about it, a multi-bid is almost £1 more than full price. Isn't it really? Is my maths right on this? Yeah, £1 more to get 2 is, if you get 2 just now, it's £1 more than full price.
I would be buying them because they are my favourite type of gemstone. I love the way that they're cut. I love the Briolette pear drop, shape drop cut, and I love Smokey Quartz. I really love it. And again, to me, that's an everyday piece of jewellery that you can make, but you could wear it out and about, and it would also dress up an outfit as well.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't matter, all you'd need to do is change your outfit. Your jewellery could stay the same, and it would, you know, can dress up or down an outfit.
And that actually happened to me the other day because I was going out on Saturday. I was going to watch the football during the day, but then I was going out for cocktails in the evening, and I thought I wasn't able to get changed anywhere, so I had to wear the same outfit, and it was my jewellery that I put on when I was going out of the evening. My friend was like, put some bigger earrings on, because I was, as you do, message your friend. I was like, oh, what do I do? I can't take another outfit, so what am I going to do? She was like, just get some lipstick on, get some earrings on, you'll be fine. So yeah, that's what I did. Put some jewellery on to change my day outfit to an evening outfit.
Yeah, and that's all you need to do. But in the same respect, you can keep the jewellery the same and change your outfit.
Yeah.
And sometimes that stone is just so stunning on its own that it would be able to carry off.
Can't believe I'm doing what he said. He went, keep dancing, Ali. I'm like, all right. Just because I'm like a puppet. Tell me to do something, direct to Tom, and I probably will more likely do it. You've just tuned in. I'm Ali Defoy. I've got Laura binding with me. It is my first star buy of the night. Oh, yes. 2 strands. They are hot. Ooh. Oh, I quite like it like that. What do you think?
That's pretty cool. And again, that type of gemstone I think really goes well with certain tones, because you're blonde and you've got that nice tan, that really pops on you. That's really nice, especially with the black.
I love it. Oh yes. I know it's called pink, but they're almost verging on red. If I was to, this for me is a red with like a pink sheen to it, as opposed to pink. Oh, I literally just got a nail polish this colour the other day. My friend was commenting on it. I had to send her, you know the fancy phones now, you can send like a picture of what it is. So I was sending her the picture of the name of the nail polish and the colour, because it was gorgeous. Well, it still is gorgeous, but oh, these are vibrant. Now you might not want to have full-on strand necklace of the bright colour, but what you might like to do is something like this and just give it a sort of introduction with the earrings. Or look at this bracelet. Oh, how fab is that? Oh, I love dibs. I genuinely think this is my size. I don't think it would fit anyone else. I have to have this. Come on, I'm the only one with a child's wrist in this room. Please tell me. Well, Amelia's not here, so she's lost out on dibs because Tom's on cameras. Oh, I feel like I'm floating in a bubble of pink, like a pink ball pool. Oh. Coral, do you know what size your wrist is? Oh no, it is small. No! But she doesn't know what size her wrist is.
No, I don't measure it.
You don't measure it? Why not? It's the first thing I do every morning when I wake up. I need to get this on. You're gonna get 2 strands. There's another idea of a necklace. I love it. You can look at the necklace. I'm still trying to get this bracelet. I'm going to get Coral to help me.
How'd you do it like that?
Yeah, it's like that. Yay!
It fits.
Yay, it fits! I love this. Oh, I am going for the whole look. I'm going to be honest, when I looked at this, I thought, they're a bit bright, what am I going to do? Oh, yes! Oh, I'm stuck to my hair. Right, what do you think? Because I'm massively excited.
See, I think that looks amazing on you. It really does look good on you.
I didn't think I would suit it.
No.
I looked at it and I got scared. I'm going to be honest, I got...
But I think that's a classic example of how when you see a gemstone on a strand, you can look at it and think, wow, okay, that's you know, it's quite a bright colour. But then you put it into a piece of jewellery, you make something up, you put it against skin tone, and it changes. You know, the colour of the metal you put with it changes it. The skin tone that person that wears it will change it, and straight away that looks like a different strand. I wouldn't, if you said to me that's the strand that you've got there, I would be thinking, really?
Yeah, I would as well.
Because it changes.
Oh, I'm in love with it. Who made this? This was Sue. I want to put it on. No way! Would you look at this and think I made it from a strand, or a strand at £3.50? Because that in effect is what we're looking at. This is fabulous. Oh yes, call me when you can. Treat yourself. You get 2 strands. What do you think of this? That is fab. I love that.
That's like a mix of the goddess bracelet and macrame, and using it with the chain and the cord. That just looks so sort of high end.
It feels weighty. It feels really expensive.
Yeah.
And I never thought I'd say that in my life about a shell pearl.
No, but it looks really good. It looks good on you.
Oh, I feel fashionable. I'm loving this. You get 2 strands, and that would have done. You would be able to make this bracelet easily out of 1 strand. Oh gosh, and then you'd have some left. You can make a good couple of bracelets out of this. Can I try the necklace on? I'm in love with the earrings. Just a plain black top, or plain black. Now, most of us have a plain black blouse, and I don't wear black that often, as you probably all know.
I don't actually, and I love that because we're both actually wearing black today. We're like, we don't wear black at all very often, no.
It's like I would expect you to wear blues and greens.
Yeah, but I saw this dress in the sale, and I was like,
it's beautiful.
Got it
You
in
look
3 different
lovely.
colours. It was like black and a nice purpley colour and a nice soft pink.
Tell me you've worn the other 2 already, haven't
I've
you?
worn one already.
Yeah.
Working my way through them.
Oh, yeah. Completely changes an outfit. I'd probably
Really
wear either just the necklace on its own, as in a big statement necklace piece, or I would wear, I think, the bracelet. Oh, actually, no, I think I quite like it all. Dibs. Gonna take it all. Our meeting buddy, Sue Jackson, made this for us. I love that little bit of chain. Oh, I've tangled it there, forgive me, but oh yes. If you've got a phone in your hand, check it out. If you haven't got a phone in your hand, call me as soon as you can. They're 10mm round. Now, you don't need to have them as pink as this. You can mix them with other things, with other gemstones, with other findings. You don't need to have as many on at once. You could just pick through a few, but at that price point, well done to you. That's a great treat. Oh, I'm going to keep that on. Keeping it on all night long. So lots to bring you. I've got for you your coming up at the end of this hour, your findings. Oh, I love these. I love it all. This is coming up as your star buy at the end of this hour. Talking of star buys, your super star buy, if you want to text in. I've had a couple of messages asking what could they see, what everybody's texting in about. This is the gemstone that everybody is texting in at the moment. Can you guess what it is? Champagnes, cognacs, chocolates. We've had some guesses in the gallery and text messages from home, messages on JewelleryMaker.com. So we've had guesses of beer quartz, great guess. Guess of diamonds, another great guess. Guess of spinel, another great guess. Is it a new strand? That is a correct guess. It is. But that's not a new stone. So I will give you that. Daytime direct to Tom. Have you been in any more dates recently? Since I've seen you? No. Yes, you have. The other day, Laura, I came into work. Oh, it's 4 ladies. The ratio is up. The ladies are winning. Usually it was me, myself, and 3 guys. But Dan the cameraman, is off on another stag weekend, as if he hadn't just taken a month off for his last stag weekend. He's off. So we've got Amelia doing a dirty double. I've got Coral joined the shift, which is brilliant. It's our new studio floor manager, which is fabulous. She says, whoop. I've got Laura as a guest designer, which I don't usually get. This is awesome. And I've got Dan and Tom in the gallery, and direct to Tom from earlier is still here. You not want to go home, babe? Not going home. And the last time he was in, he'd been on 3 dates. 3 dates with 3 separate people. And he was thinking on going on a 4th, but he hadn't confirmed. But story turns out he hasn't been on one yet. Right, what's next? You did tell me that. In fact, maybe you didn't tell me. Ooh! This is in the under £10 hour. Well, it's rock bottom prices, but under £10, that means. Oh, hello. Moonstone. Are you serious? Oh, look at the blues coming out here. I have a really good quantity of these for you. What would you put these with? I'm thinking the peacock pearls from earlier. Would you put those 2 together?
Yeah, definitely. That really makes it pop, doesn't it? It's gorgeous. I would also look at the carnelian as well, because that contrast of colours would look really cool with the moonstone.
Oh yes, I love that.
It really sort of brightens it up, you know?
Yeah, it really does. Gives it a completely different look.
Yeah.
Totally different. It's amazing how just the colour that you put with it completely makes a totally different idea come to mind.
Yeah, and again that applies with the findings that you use, you know, even if you don't use wire, what colour chain you put with it, what colour bead and thread, ribbon, anything. That's pretty. That is pretty.
I can't believe I've only just found these. Red tiger's eye hearts.
Wow, that's lush.
When are these coming on? Soon, I hope. I did just ask nicely. I did ask when. Oh my gosh. Dan. Producer Dan, please. Wow. Please, can we do these? Yeah, we will have to get through them. Can we do them? Oh, loads that I want to bring to you. Woohoo! Right, lots of fun. Get the party started on a Friday night. Doesn't really work, does it?
No.
Oh.
It was a nice try. It was a nice try.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
It didn't work.
God loves a trier,
It
right?
does, yeah.
So $14.95. I'd be a little bit trying to get this under £10, wouldn't I?
I would try.
But you would try.
Yeah, I would
God
try.
does love a trier, right?
He does.
If you don't try, you'll never know.
You never know. Nope. Don't know unless you try.
Now, sit.
Wow.
What do you mean you don't know what the rules are? Oh yeah. Producer Danny started at this company, and when he started, I was his presenter. And I was a little bit, well, I've been here for 9 years, so I like to try and push the boundaries when I can. It's got to be done. And I sort of worked with producer Danny and got him into the way of thinking of, the manager's not in, you're not really going to get caught, are you? Our producer, or sorry, should I say our executive manager, was off yesterday and the day before, because those were our days off. She's off tomorrow and Sunday, because she's booked holiday. Then she'll be off Monday, Tuesday, because she's on holiday, because we're off. So the one day she was supposed to be in out of 7, she's sick. Martha's not in today. So hold on, if she's not in today, does that mean she's 7 days in a row? Could it be? Possibly. I wouldn't want to put it out there, but you thinking what I'm thinking? So that photo over in Mallorca was obviously from previously. Yeah. To be fair, I don't think I've ever known Martha to have a sick day ever. Which therefore makes me think even more so. Weren't they all going on a works night out tonight as well?
Yeah.
Oh, she's not going. Oh, is that because she's on holiday? Do you think Martha's on holiday? We should put her picture up for everybody to see to work out where she is. Is she on holiday? Has she taken a 7-day vacation and called in sick for today?
I did that once.
You what,
I did that once when I was 17. Me and my friend both worked in the same place, and her friend cancelled and said, come to Magaluf with us, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I asked my office, and they were like, no, you can't have the time up. And I was like, okay. So I phoned them up. I was like, I'm not very well from Magaluf. And then when I came back, I got tonsillitis, so I had to have another 2 weeks off. I don't go there anymore.
That allowed your tan to fade.
Yeah, that
slightly.
allowed my severe sunburn, because I burn like a crisp. So yeah, and then I really did get tonsillitis, and I said to the doctor, can you just say I've had it for like a week, 3 weeks instead of 2?
Oh, Laura, binding! I would never ever have thought.
It was all my friend's fault. She encouraged me. I'd never have done it otherwise.
Don't skive if you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
I don't think I have ever. I don't think I've ever pulled a sick day. I'm trying to think. No, I haven't.
I'll make up for it now. That was a one-off.
Oh no, I'm trying to think. The one day I did ask to try and get a sick day, I was made to go to school. But I didn't do it on purpose. I had you know the aerosol cans, the spray deodorant cans. Sprayed one of those, nothing came out. I was getting ready for school and I looked in it and I was like, why is it not coming out? And then
Right
it
in your
sprayed
eye?
right in my eyes.
My son's done that. I had to take him he got my perfume, and he was like, straight in his eye.
Well, see, the deodorant, when it touches in the wet, it's supposed to dry. So I had deodorant forming a film over the surface of the top of both my eyes.
Oh.
I was like, I can't see that. So I went to the doctor or hospital or something. They put a water bath in my eye, and then they're like, right, you okay to go to school? I was like, I don't want to go to school. Please, can I have the day off? And I had to go to school.
My mum always used to say, if you're not well enough, because if I was off ill, I wasn't allowed out. If you're not well enough to go to school, you're not well enough to go and play.
I broke my front tooth and I still had to go to school.
I once drew chicken pox all over.
You drew chicken pox on you.
So bad.
Really? Have you ever had chicken pox?
Yes.
So now you don't really want them so bad.
Amelia drew chicken pox on herself. That's hilarious. Sorry, right, this has only ever been one price, $11.95. That's the only price that's ever been seen. Solar quartz, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on a strand. They're all individual, completely genuine. They're so special. Those inclusions that you have, and then the crystal forming or rounding it. They're known as moss inclusions. And to take it down from $11.95, the only price it's ever been seen at, ever.com. Have I mentioned it's only ever been seen at one price? To $6. What is it with $6.95? Is it because it's my favourite number? We're just doing that all night. Even the computer keeps breaking. Did you notice that? I was supposed to change price and then it just didn't. And then it made me look like a nincompoop because I'm sitting going, it's still not changed. Nincompoop. Do you like that one? Nincompoop, yeah. I don't swear, I use funny ones. Nincompoop. What else was I using the other day that someone pulled me up on? Oh, I can't remember.
I would say, goodness me, if the kids are driving me mad and
Really?
I'm really getting stressed, I just go, goodness me, and walk away. It's my child-friendly way of venting because I'm getting so stressed with them. They're bickering. Goodness me.
Oh, it was phooey, I said. I was playing tennis.
Oh,
I went, oh, phooey.
Yeah.
They're all going, phooey. £6.95. I'm going to have to leave that there. That would be what I counted that earlier, didn't I? 7 individual pendants. Oh, these are going to be fab. You're going to love these. In fact, these with these would be amazing. Let me show you up here because they're hot to trot. What do you think? Gorge or gorge. Now these hoops have only ever been seen, well, in groups. Never been seen on their own. Now you may have seen these hoops on their own. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. As part of a bundle and wanted them on their own, but now, first time ever on their own. So you could have got them in a bundle, you could have seen them and wanted them, but wanted those to be the only ones you got. You've not had a chance before, it's your first chance. I'm just showing it to you with some pink pearls. Right now, oopsie, forgive me. Now these, you gotta get quickly. 85 of them are available. It's not many if you think about how many designs you would love to have one of these big hoops in and how rarely we have big hoops. Because I know how rare it is, because I rarely say, whoop, there it is. See? What would you put, gemstones in the middle?
Yeah.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah. You say that, I would, but I would also, I would probably also add wire decoration through the middle, or just have like a head pin just going through one of them, so you actually have that empty space and you could link a few with head pins, so you would just have that circle.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe put a stone on and then pop it through the other one, you know, and also
And like a big long necklace.
Yeah, like a proper sort of statement necklace, and you could have that with links of chain.
Oh.
So like sections of chain, especially with that new chain that we've got coming up.
I love it. And black and silver is going to work fabulously together.
But you could also just wrap wire around it and just have that as a focal pendant with wire, coloured wire. It could be in black. It's just going to pick up every single colour, isn't it? So you just wrap the wire around it and just have a focal pendant. That's
Gorgeous. And I know this is crazy and you'll be thinking, Ali, come on, love. This is genuine gemstone jewellery we're making here. It is, but how amazing would it be to have genuine gemstone napkin rings?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Come on. The price that we're going to is going to be that low. You can actually sit your, how many places do you have at your dinner table? 6? 6. I love that, Amelia. She just went like this. 6.
I only got one hand.
She has only got one hand. Well, you have 2 hands, but the other hand's on the camera. But I just love the way you were going to go 6. You can quite 6. You can quite do it. 6. Amelia has 6 places at her table. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's half the strand.
Do you know what else would be quite cool for? I did a design inspiration on Wednesday, and we made little photo holders. So you could actually, and somebody actually said, I did do it with a cabochon, but you know, you could apply it with that. And you could have them as little place if you're at a wedding, you know, when you do the favours.
Yes.
And so you could make it so that you have their card in, and then they can take it home and put a picture and just take the whole little frame home with them and place it with a picture. So it's like a little gift as well. That's pretty cool.
Gorgeous. My brother's getting married next year, so we're trying to. I don't know what I don't know if they've decided on favours or not.
But it's just, and it would be unisex as well, so it wouldn't matter. You could just put them out on all of them. You know, it's pretty cool. So, or you could do pink wire for the girls and blue wire for the boys, or something like that.
Oh, I love this. Amelia's getting married next year as well. We need 2 years. Sorry, 2 years.
Oh no, I'm very excited.
But she's very excited. It's not that she's born in like 2 years' time and can wait. $6.95. Oh, if she wins the lottery, it's tomorrow. So 0800 644 655. It's almost like we've won the gemstone lottery tonight, isn't it? What treats are coming our way? Karen, Anne, Karina, Sarah, well done to you. Lorna, Iris is in there. Maureen. Great to hear from you. And Alicia's dropped us a message in Derbyshire. Hi, Alicia. You said great idea, and you could attach a birthstone that someone could disconnect and keep as a little Christmas gift.
That's cute.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Have it on your napkin.
Yeah.
And then, or what you were mentioning about the weddings as well, that could be on the napkins of the weddings, and then it can have a gemstone for the boys and a gemstone for the girls.
Yeah.
Cufflinks for the boys and pendants for the girls or something.
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of scope for something like that. And again, if you like to do your mixed media, if you like to use your polymer clay, you know, I know that we don't do the enamel anymore, but you know, we're still available. So you could pour enamel, you could pour, and you know, polymer clay, anything like that, resin even. You'd have to obviously make sure you've got the back.
Something covering the base.
Properly. But you know, so there are a lot more scopes. You can use it as an actual bezel as well, and you've already got that hole drilled, so you can put your head pin in there first, so you've already got your bail, then fill it up with something.
Ah, that sounds fab.
So.
And I'm just thinking, if you're looking at this, one, you're thinking about gemstone jewellery, two, you're thinking about gifts for other people, whether it be a trinket sort of style gift, whether it be, I know it sounds crazy, but you get that many for the price point. It's not even 50, it was just over 50p each. Just over 50p a piece. How much would you spend on a favour for somebody?
Well, our favours, we ended up doing little cards, just folded over. We had to pay somebody to write everybody's name in calligraphy writing, so that was straight away probably about £80 just to have them write everybody's name in calligraphy. And then what we did was we just bought little pouches, organza bags, and we bought lots of them, like the marzipan egg things, you know? Almond things.
Yeah.
And then we just put sort of 3 of those in and just attach them to the front of everybody's name card. But again, there was a lot of work that went into it. We had to get someone to write all the cards for us. We were having a meltdown on the morning because we were like, have you done them?
Have you spelt the names?
Yeah,
right?
have you done it? Are they right? And have you got everybody? Have you missed it? So, you know, and again, then to stick all of the favours on, put all of the things inside. Whereas with that, it's just one quick, simple thing.
Oh, love it. £6.95. Well, I don't love that you've had to do that, but I love that I don't. Oh, actually, no, I'm bridesmaid, aren't I? So I probably will have lots of things to do. I'm excited, actually, I'm not going to lie. Right, I'm so excited. Is it coin time? Yes! It's never been seen on its own before. It's only ever been seen as part of bundles or kits. I'm in love with them. They're magnificent. I showed them to you earlier tonight, not as an opportunity to get a hold of, but I showed them to you with the lovely Moonstone. There are so many opportunities for shimmer, but for the luster, they are so sparkly. I want to have them, when you mentioned having them something as a sort of favourite inside these, I was thinking about these.
Yeah.
Because I could see them sparkling from out the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Oh yes, these are fab. If you were to put them with the pearls from earlier, that could be an idea. They're only 65 available. You will need to be quick. Lots of treats coming up for later on tonight. If you like the 1 minute wonders, I've got some of those coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. Outstanding is coming up in your next hour. Oh yes, those findings are coming up that we've been talking about. I've got silver findings in both silver and gold plated on silver, as well as these findings we're talking about, which will be your star by next. We've got chain coming up, we've got lots of treats. I have a lot for you tonight, actually. In fact, brand new labradorites together. Would they work together? I'm thinking yes. What do you think, Laura Binding?
Well, yeah. They're just beautiful, aren't they? And I really do love labradorite. Clearly, I'm wearing 2 pieces of it at the moment. But it's one of my favourite gemstones just because I love exactly that beautiful shimmer and schiller on them. They're just stunning.
It's not coming across so well on the telly, but to my naked eye, they're magnificent. Well, you saw how excited I was about doing them. But you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so for any reason you're thinking, oh, can I see that schiller? I want to see if I can see it when I get home. Yes, use the 30-day money-back guarantee. That's the purpose of it. If you've ever bought labradorite, why not drop us a wee message? It's great, Laura and I talking about what our experiences with it, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you'd seen a strand on the telly and you thought, oh gosh, it's never going to look that good when I get it home, but you know what, I'll give it a go, I'll humour Ali and see. Well, did it make you think, actually, it's even better? A third of the stock is already gone. And the price has only just come in, which is great to see. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Laura and I absolutely appreciate it more than you can imagine. So do the rest of the team as well. Unfortunately, you don't get to see them. You get stuck with me. Well, you can see Amelia now and again. And if Coral decides to do a lap of honour and run around, you get to see her too.
You should.
I was talking about you today, Coral. Yeah, I was playing tennis. Somehow managed to get onto football from tennis, and I was saying, oh yeah, my floor manager Coral plays for Rippity Ladies. So yeah, it was all good. Ruby. I thought it was Ruby as well. Ruby though, I think it is. I'm loving every moment of this. I just want to play with them. I don't even think I want to put them in jewellery yet. I literally just want to hold them in my hands and stand outside in the sunlight.
See the shimmer on that? I mean, I've got a ring on at the moment, and the Labradorescence on this ring is just so amazing. I was stood on the bus yesterday, train, waiting to sort of get off at the platform, and I was just holding the, you know, the handle,
bar.
and the shiller was bouncing and reflecting in the ground. I was just stood there looking at, you know, moving your hand. You're just like mesmerised by it. I was like, that is amazing. I actually wanted to get my phone out and take a photo of it because I couldn't believe how reflective it was.
I was the same, but it was in the car. I was holding onto the steering wheel and it was flashing. Something was reflecting on the roof of the car, and it was the ring. It was the Labradorescence bouncing. Yeah. It's amazing. Amazing. They're gonna go. They're gonna sell out. I hope you get yours. Are you ready? Should we do a dance for Starbuy? I can't think of one. Starbuy. Oh, hello. It is Starbuy time, your second of the night. Are you ready to see these? You get 15 in a pack. And they're brand new. Nobody's got their hands on them other than Laura binding. Laura, what was it you just did there? She got them. She got them. I mean, I could be wrong here, but you look slightly happy by this, Laura binding.
It's a bittersweet because I have to give them back.
Dibs them.
So now I'm really
Just
gutted because I'm like, yeah, I'm dibsing.
Dibs.
Dibs.
Dibsed.
Because they're just so lush to work with, and honestly, if I was at home, I would be buying them.
What makes them more lush to maybe other S hooks that are out there?
I think it's the fact that they've got that decoration on them, and also that they're still, you don't have to just use them as an S clasp. As I said, you see,
yep.
I'm using them in a necklace, I'm using them as links, I've made a pair of earrings. I just think they're beautiful, and again, they're copper, so I'm going to love them, aren't I? Really. But for me, I love the fact that you've got so many. They just really, you can really go to town with it. I am making sort of a statement necklace, and it's taking all the work out of it, so I don't have to make any links or anything. They're there, they're done.
And jump ring wise, they're quite big, aren't they, compared to what we normally have in an S clasp? Is that there's something you could take off and you could use?
Yeah, definitely. And
what are they, about 6mm jump rings? Or
no,
something?
I would say they're 1mm. Oh, what size wise?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, probably about 6mm.
With
but
about
also
1mm
they're about a 1mm
wire.
gauge wire, and they're really nice and easy to. You know, sometimes you get jump rings and they're really quiet. You can't.
Are they open jump rings?
Yeah, they're open jump rings.
They're closed almost flawlessly. I'm struggling to try and find
they're saw cut, so it's a real nice flush finish on them. And you could open them with your fingers because it's such a soft metal. Whereas sometimes you get the 1 gauge jump rings and you have to kind of like get your pliers and open them because they're quite strong. But these are strong, but they're still malleable.
Oh, perfect. That's what we want. 6mm. Oh, there it says 6mm. I was a good guess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or did you all know that was there? Vidya, I hope I've said that right. You've got yours, Valerie's got hers, Christina, Margaret, Yvonne, I've got Linda, Edwin, I've got Edwina, sorry, forgive me, Alan, Irene's in there as well, out in London, great to see you, thank you very much. Now, normally we would say, bindings wise, or Starbuy aren't included in the £10 but I don't work that way because I don't like working that way. If I say everything's under £10, the last thing I want to have happen to me is, you could have taken it to £9.99 and pretended we were at least entertaining this whole under £10. Has this been a £6.95 hour? I think it has. Has this been a £6.95 hour?
Yeah, I think it has.
The whole hour, including all Starbuys. You absolute joker. This is a little bit outrageous, and I think if Martha wasn't sick today, then she would be saying your price points were atrocious, Danny, as she did last week. Did you hear that?
No.
Martha looked at what Danny had been doing, producing Wise the other day, and she went, "That's atrocious." She left.
I can see her saying that as well, bless her.
The prices were atrocious, as in too low.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at what Laura Bindings made, Laura? Can we see your earrings?
Yeah, I've done the earrings and I'm just working on a neck. Do you want me to
Yay!
pass them over?
Thank you.
And I am just working on a necklace, which I can put on the overhead if you want to see.
Guess what? I'm not going to, well, I might actually know, I think Laura's dibs them, but I am going to offer you the 2 strands that are coming up later that you can get to make this very pair.
And you can see, it's not finished, but you can see the idea of the necklace that I'm doing just there on the overhead one.
So if you just push it up a little bit further, Laura, we'll be able to get the bottom. Yay!
So yeah, there you go, see? So I'm doing this as a link with some larger pearls as connectors, and then I'm just doing some labradorite in the smaller pearls. So I'm using the jump rings from the links for the dangles, and I'm just attaching wire to link the two clasps together. So if I just hold that bit up, that's like 1/2 of it. So if I can just show you that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's fab.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm doing it like that. So you can see, and then I'm just going to do a section where there's some jump rings and then just a plain section here with the links.
Laura, that looks fabulous.
So when it's all done together, I think it's going to look quite cool.
It already does look quite cool, but I can't wait to see the finished piece. Those labradorites are coming up later, as are the pearls. So if you're thinking, oh, the pearls are going to be a star buy, they're brand new together, as are your labradorites, which are going to be brand new together. So you can make these earrings, you can make that necklace, you're going to have the findings. All you might need is a little bit of wire.
Yeah, and I'm literally just using a tiny bit of 0.4 wire.
And that's how you made the shepherd hooks as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I made the shepherd hooks out of the 0.8 wire on those ones. And all I did with that was just made a simple drop and just sort of sewed in the smaller pearls. Just, you don't have to, I just thought it was quite, it just added a little bit more elegance to it.
No, I think that's fabulous. And it takes away from it looking like a clasp, if that makes sense.
It's a frame, it becomes a frame, you know.
It makes me think of seahorses.
Yeah, I can see that actually.
But I would never look at that and think of a seahorse.
Well, I know I can now, and a swan a little bit as well.
Oh yes, I like swans.
But yeah. But they're really beautiful and they're really lovely to work with. And the other nice thing about them is that you can actually just sort of open them out, and they're really easy to just open that clasp out a little bit if you want to and get more of a gap.
Oh yes, it is actually.
They're really, really malleable.
They are lovely.
Yeah, and you can see how much easier that is. And as I said, the jump rings are nice and soft and easy to open, but they're still strong. It still feels solid. I mean, genuinely would be getting them.
When you're trying to push it back, it's solid.
It feels solid. It's got a bit of weight to it, but it's easy to use. And like I said, you don't have to use that. For me, that's a piece of twisted wire in a link. That's how I look on that.
Yeah, that's how it feels. And I love that fit. That tiny bit there.
Yeah, that little sort of tiny little swirl. And earlier on I was messing about with the earrings, and I actually did have 2 little pearls hanging from that, but I changed my mind. So you could have 2 bits of chain, 2 little pearls, and then a bit of chain from the middle, and have that as like a quite statement chandelier type of pair of earrings.
Ooh!
So.
You can do whatever you want, but you need to make sure you get them, because it's $6.95 with everybody with it in the baskets, knowing the majority of multi-bid, those who have checked out of on average multi-bid, these are going to sell out. They're brand new. We only had 350, forgive me. We had 350. We were allocated as many as we wanted for this show. So if all 350 go, there's nothing I can do. That sim sold out. If there's any left, you're going to have to hope that there's a show that you're watching that they're on. But these are at star buy prices, most affordable I've seen them at.
Yeah, most definitely. And genuinely, if there's any left at the end of the show, I will be going and getting some, because I love them. And again, the copper. I just love copper.
That lovely colour. The copper and the rose gold at the moment, but obviously rose gold is going to be a very different price point to copper. But they're very similar in the, in the sort of if you want to use in the same colour.
And it's very sort of popular at the moment, the rose gold kind of copper colour, yeah.
We were talking about this upstairs actually in our sister channel, because for many, many years, the rose gold we were introducing on Gems TV and Rocks TV, our sister American channel, it's known in America, and our sister channel is Pink Gold. But it was usually mainly the white gold and the yellow gold that would sell, and the rose gold wouldn't be as popular in the UK, but more so in America. But now in the UK, it's more popular than I've ever known it to be. It's massively popular.
It is really becoming popular. And again, the mixed metal kind of look. So, you know, you could use these as links and add them with silver and get a real nice contemporary mixed metal piece of, you know, jewellery. So that's really in as well.
And to do something with the leaves, would they be able to incorporate with the pearls and
definitely. I would just, this is such a beautiful combination. And yeah, there's definitely, and that would be the ideal kind of time to do that tiara kind of spray section, if you had those, and then use these links as the chain section to get that texture look. Oh. That would be really cool. In fact, I should have done that. I should have.
No, but the great thing is you've got you're doing so many different ideas. What what's making me think that these are a real winner is that so many people have got ideas for them.
Yeah.
The gents in the gallery are coming up with ideas. In the studio, you're already saying to yourself, oh gosh, I could have made this, and now I would have made this, or now I would have made that. That, to me, makes them a must, because if you can look at something and know exactly what you're going to do and then have other ideas for it, it's great. If you look at it and think, I don't know what to do with that, then it's not the one for you. Lots of you have already got this. Lots of, over 100 have gone. Over 100, sorry, and I have about 50 of you showing an interest between the web and the phone lines. And that's if you only get one each, then there'll be about 100 left. Not to say you won't see them again if there aren't any left, but we have allocated you the full quantity, so if you do desire to take them all, then they will go. You get 60 minutes from this opportunity. It's the same order you can add on to, or start an order, it'll take you through. If you know you want something else that's coming up later on tonight, and you think, oh gosh, if I open the order now, I can add all the rest. So you can add the pearls, you can add the Smoky Quartz, you can add on your super starbuy, which I'm not going to tell you what it was. I nearly did there. I was thinking, should I tell you? No. I'll show you that after. We're going to have a really short break. So you've got time to check these out now. You get 60 minutes from the end of each opportunity, but they may be on again. If there's any left, they will obviously be on again because we need to get them allocated, but that won't be hard. It'll either be between the morning, mid or late show. I don't know when they'll come on. I don't know who they'll be with, and I don't know how many opportunities you'll get. So while they are available at £6.95, and while Laura Binding can't get them, try and get hold of yours before they're all allocated after the show. I've got a whole hour outstanding on the other side of this. You don't want to miss it. You've got the pearls, the Smoky Quartz coming up, you've got findings, and you've got those amazing cognacs, champagnes, goldens, and not to forget the wonderful Laura Binding on the other side of this.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay 1 postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hello, welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's great to see you. If you've just tuned in, where have you been? You have been here. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. If you haven't been here, Laura and I have missed you. We want a postcard, don't we, Lana?
We do.
That'd be nice.
It would be good, actually. Yeah, if you could have a postcard.
People don't send postcards anymore.
My mum sent me a postcard from London once. Into Bristol. She'd gone out on her work day and she'd seen this postcard and she thought it was brilliant. Aww. And so she just wrote on her friend's back and then just put it in the post box and sent it to me. And it's really cool.
Oh, how lovely.
I still have it now. I've had it about 10, well, probably about 15 years.
Oh, I
still
love
have it
postcards.
On my fridge.
That's good. I think we should send more postcards. The only problem is, I used to always write a little note saying, "Dear Postie, I know you've read this." I used to think, if I was a postman or a postwoman, I would read the back of postcards. I'm sure I would.
Got to be done, hasn't it?
Have you worked in the post service? Have you ever read people's cards? Is it really sad that people don't write postcards anymore? You can't read the back.
I think it's because there's so much social media.
Yeah, people just read on the book of the face where you've been on holiday these days, don't they?
Yeah, and they're just like, I'm having a great time, and photos everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't bother with the postcards.
Oh, more postcards. Do you?
Every holiday I send my mum a postcard.
Oh,
Every holiday you send your mum.
Actually. Well, we haven't had a holiday for years because we have children now, but you know, when we do go away, I'm going to be sending a postcard. Yeah.
I brought a postcard back because producer Danny collects them, so I brought one back to give him. But yeah, I love that. How kind. Have a looky here. How many findings can I fit in one hand? These are your eye pins, gold plated on top of sterling silver. These are coming up for you at 6:30. We have 47 opportunities, 95 sterling silver, but hold on, that's gold plated. What is this I find? The coolest earrings or earring findings. So you put your gemstones in here and you have your shepherd hooks findings. Now, to whoever's trying to break into our shed, it's not worth it. Someone's banging about outside in the door. Like, if you do break in, we'll just bring you live on telly and we'll know who you are, so. I mean, that'd be the worst thing ever, breaking into a live TV studio, camera on you. Good luck getting away from that. They're coming to get our findings, Laura.
They are pretty cool findings.
Amelia's going to investigate. Take your bell. It's dark out there. She's come back. It's dark. Should we all go and investigate together? I love it how the boys in the gallery going, should we send Coral to investigate who's trying to break in the door? No. You don't need to be here. Genuine. So, of course you do. But a little bit less than Coral does. You're a man. You can deal with it. In fact, no, actually, Coral's probably quite good. I'm quite sure Coral could run fast. She does long distance, so we're all right. You could just get them to chase you, Coral, right to the studio for a couple of hours till we finish. Or you could chase them, actually. It's probably how it goes, isn't it? Right, 40 by 20. I'm really excited about these, actually. I love the size of them. I love the shape. They're like an elongated oval.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I want those as big pendants and bracelet. Imagine that as a bracelet.
That's a
or a bangle.
Yeah, that's a focal, isn't it? That's a cuff focal, definitely.
Do you know what's beautiful? I don't know if you can see, but the dreaminess of the shimmer that these have. Oh, you can as well. I normally talk about Mother of the Bride quite a lot because, well, I don't know why, because we've got a lot of gemstones that I wouldn't have as for the bridal party. I always like, I don't know why, but I can see gems for the bridal party. This, I want to put it with, this is really random. First time it's ever come to mind, I want to put it with some mesh wire.
Yeah.
Some different, sort of soft, sort of grey, gunmetal-y grey mesh wire.
Yeah.
And I want to have that with some peaches, maybe some peachy pearls. Don't know how I'm going to do it, don't know what I'm going to do, but that's what I want to do. Well, that's what I want to put together.
And that's what's going to happen.
Someday, some way, somehow, yes.
I think that's gorgeous.
Do you?
Mm.
You have a huge quantity on this strand. 430 carats, one of the biggest carat weights we've had of the day. Look at that golden, it's not, I was about to call it golden sprinkles, but that's what it looks like. Oh, look at those. Completely natural. Had you seen anything like this, Laura? Before you joined Jewellery Maker, had you seen sunstone like this before?
Not like that. Before I joined Jewellery Maker, I had worked with sunstone, but it was very, very, very high end, little tiny faceted briolette drops that were very expensive.
Really?
So
what sort of price point would a sort of briolette tiny drop of
I mean,
I
think
I know you're casting your memory back a while.
No, it was a long time ago. I think it was quite pricey. Probably would have paid about between £15 to £20 for a little strand of them. It wasn't a lot. It would have been like a little strand and a couple of drops on them. I mean, they were beautiful. They really were beautiful. But I didn't realise it came in different ways and shapes and varieties. And so for me, I just think that to have it like that is also amazing. And you get that sort of more natural form of it.
At $14.95, that is all we're looking for 430 carats. The size is a 40 by 20 mil. What I love about these compared to our other oval drops is that they're elongated ovals, so they look very elegant, they look very feminine, as opposed to being a chunky oval. They look quite slim, quite feminine, quite elegant indeed. And with a gem like this, you could just have one or two on a big cardigan, a big jumper, or whether you wanted to just have a big look piece. But this, I want to make a cuff. I want to have a bangle. And look at that.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
It's outstanding. I've never seen this strand before, and it is outstanding, without a shadow of a doubt. Did you like that? I do love these. Producer Dan has just said, oh, you're going to like... Oh! I love them. I love them, but there's something I need to show you. You're going to love these. Don't get me wrong. The only reason I need to show you this other one is because I had it in a starbuy in black and it sold out and everybody loved it, and I haven't seen the shape since. So I just need to quickly show it to you because it will sell out before you know it. This. Wait till you see. I brought you the black one, and the black one was a superstar buy, and it sold out. It was the shape that everybody fell in love with, as well as the stone. As I mentioned, I brought you the black. This will sell out. There's only a few. I'm going to bring it in next, but sorry, I've not seen this shape for such a long time. I had to show it to you. These will be the final 30 of these, and I've not even seen them in this colour. But not yet. They'll be next. I hope you don't mind me doing that. These amethysts. Purple, rich, gorgeous, deep, intense, lovely. Oh, yes. The amethyst, what's lovely about this strand is you're getting some of the darker tones, some of the lighter tones. You're getting the amethyst of the deep, rich, intense, sort of Colombo amethyst, African amethyst. Then you've got the sort of Brazilian hues in there. This is a completely natural amethyst strand. So no treatments whatsoever, no enhancements, nothing. So it's only ever been seen once before, and that was with myself. And that was this month, only about a week or two ago. So not long at all. Yet, we're in the last of stock. Proved exceptionally popular, as I'm sure you can imagine. Oh, there were only 100, I believe, originally. And I've got not even half, not even close to half left. Together.
I would, yeah. That's my favourite. I say this, the smoky earthy colours always go. If you have lemon quartz, citrine, any of those colours, all just team beautifully together. Like peridot, prunite, amethyst, smoky quartz.
Trying to see what else I've got in my bag of tricks. Oh, this hour is high end. Talking of high end, there's some sapphires. Yeah, I need a red carpet for those. I love how I just dropped them in casually.
As you do.
As you do. Yes. No wonder there's only a few of these remaining. On the phone lines and the web, call me when you can. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh gosh, I've lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, roughly 20 on a strand for $9.95, shy of 50p each.
That's gorgeous.
Angelic, feminine. They remind me of doves from behind with their wings closed, or owls.
I know that they're like leaves, but they also make me think of feathers as well.
Yeah.
That kind of effect. You know, if you had like a long lariat type necklace and had it knotted, and then off of a jump ring, 1 or 2 of those just coming down, and then a little cluster at the bottom. That looked like really quite cool.
That sounds pretty.
Yeah, nothing too over the top. You know,
easy.
But
the work's done in the carving, isn't it?
And then you don't lose the beauty of the stone either.
I think that sounds fabulous. We don't want to lose any of the stone, do we?
No.
So £9.95 on the phone lines or on the web. Do confirm when you can. We are now going to bring you. You need to be quick for these. There are 30 of them. Amelia's dancing. It's a dancing strand. Get red onyx, do do do. 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 I love it. It's almost like a workout, but without the hard work. Red onyx, these are going to be allocated before you know it. Red onyx is more like a carnelian fire opal tone, isn't it?
Yeah, I have not seen red onyx before. I've seen green onyx.
Had you not?
And I've seen obviously black onyx, but I have not seen red.
Ah, because there's a lot of red onyx out there that looks very, very similar to your carnelian.
Yeah, see,
a lot of it.
If you'd have said, what do you think this is? I would have said, oh, I think that's carnelian, because it's got that kind of tone to it, hasn't it?
Most definitely. Very reminiscent.
But it's more clear, it's clearer, isn't it? It's got no sort of, whereas carnelian can sometimes get waves of different colours into it.
Yeah, it's more of a sort of block colour.
Yeah.
Well, it's dyed. Your onyx is your dyed chalcedony. So what you've got here is a really, really intense, juicy tone. And if you did get those carnelians earlier, the rondelles from the first hour, to put them together,
yeah,
you can use these bugle spacer beads if you fancy. Now I had 30, I've already got a lot of people allocating them. I've got 18 remaining, bearing in mind that's with, your prize only just coming in. Do call me when you get, they're not going to be here for long. I knew they wouldn't be. I literally brought you the black version as a star buy the other week. They sold out within moments. Oh, honestly, the call centre, I felt ever so sorry for them. So many people were calling throughout the whole night saying, can we pre-order these? Can we put an order in them? No, you can't, unfortunately. The black ones were when you were away on holiday, Dan. Must have been. Director Tom, yeah, you were away as well. The pair of you on your holly bobs. Don't high-five each other. No. I got a little bit told off by producer Dan today. A little bit. He looked at the rota. My name's not on it because I booked to go away. And he looked at the rota and he went, where are you going? Where are you going? Weekend off? I'm going to Scotland. I'm going to a charity ball. Ooh. I'm excited.
You need a nice piece of jewellery for that then.
Yes, I do. Oh yes, oh yes. With the 11 spaces, check it out and confirm as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, what are you going to do with it? Would you use them individually? Would you use them together?
I would use them as I would use them as a couple of drops. I would make a pair of earrings out of them, and I would literally use silver wire, put it through the top and just wrap it just a little bit down the point so it looks like a cap, so it looks like it's got a bead cap but still obviously shows a stone, and make a nice necklace. And then with the others I would probably do one with a bit of a wire wrapping. Because of the shape of it, you could just do one simple strip of weave and just spiral it around the stone.
Oh, that would look pretty.
So it would still be very simple, but again it just makes it a bit different and just on a bit of chain, but just like that looks gorgeous as well.
It does, doesn't it? You've just reminded me, when we did the black version of this, we, I think it was, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think Frankie was our guest designer and I think she worked with the strand. And I think if you got any of the carnelian chain, you know, with the silver, the rosary link, there was an idea of a necklace with the chain and a little bit of a drop, and then one of these at the bottom of the drop.
Yeah.
So if you have any carnelian chain, if you had a look or you want to do that sort of idea, or red onyx chain, and I don't think we did it in red onyx, that's why I'm saying carnelian would be the closest. You can have a look on Facebook or on Twitter, it's on there. But if you don't have social media sites, you can call the call centre, we can send you a picture. It's not star buy time already, is it? We've got a lot of text in about the sterling silver findings, so we're going to do it now. It's your star buy.
Starbuy.
Right. So, I wondered why I kept tripping over. There's a bust on the floor. Who leaves a naked bust on the floor?
Oh.
Thanks, Amelia.
Oh. No.
Just told it off. Right, and a naked... Oh. Earrings, what's going on? Right, findings time. They were laughing at the gallery because Danny, what's Danny saying? You haven't brought a banana with you tonight, or you not had it yet? Last time, oh yes, last time I was on, producer Danny gave me his banana. And I have to say it was a good banana, not gonna lie. I don't normally have bananas because I don't like them, they're mushy. But it must have been kept cold in a fridge or something. But they were laughing at me because they said, oh, you've got no banana tonight, because I kept eating it in between the starbuy sting. I'd be like, oh, banana. And then I'd be back with you. I don't know why that's relevant, but thanks. Right, these are your eye pins that are brand new to me in this opportunity. Gold plated. Now your eye pins are gold plated on sterling silver. You get 30 of them, and they're 25mm for you on your eye pins. 30. It's quite a fair few. And then we've combined it with, again, sterling silver, but without the gold plating this time. And you've got yourself a pair of sterling silver floral detail, fancy shepherd hooks, which are 16mm approximately. I love them. Toggle clasp, I'll show you them in a second. Toggle clasp with a flat coiled finish with a 24mm T-bar and a 14mm round loop. That's those there. Oh, I love those. And then you've got jump rings of a 5mm, which are open, and of an 8mm. 3 of each. And if you have a look at this, these are your earrings. So you can open them here, I presume, Laura, and then you can put your gemstone.
Yeah, so you know, like those Onyx.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because I'm not sure of the size of the
hole.
The hole, but you could actually just place that over the top, and it would hold the stone. So it's almost like a triangular jump ring. So if you get a triangular jump ring, then it just basically, it'll sit. It doesn't have to go all the way through, but obviously it's enough just to anchor that stone in the middle.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't, like I said, I don't know, because sometimes when you have that kind of cut gemstone, they have got quite a fine drill hole, but you might be able to put one of those on and out. It'll actually just look like a really pretty bead cap.
Can I try, Dan? Am I allowed to cut the strand? Yay! We planned this, Laura, didn't we? The pair of us.
Yeah. See, right. Now I've just seen them up even closer. They're even more translucent, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Whoop!
Whoops.
Well, that is there. I nearly put your flush cutters in my cake.
Oh yeah, please don't do that.
Thank you very much. I think they might fit, you know.
Does that make sense what I mean then, yeah?
Absolutely. I'm going to just try and open them for you a wee bit more.
So use your pliers. Do you want some pliers? Yeah.
Why do I give it to you?
Give it to me.
Seeing as you are the designer, and I'm just...
That's pretty much it. But yeah, so you just want to... Okay. Let me write you.
I mean, I could play around with it, and I normally would. But the fact that you're here makes me think...
Oh, I've actually got someone here.
Why not let Laura do what she's good at?
They're a tiny little bit thicker, but they should get the idea. So... They are a little bit too thick, but... No, they're a little bit too, the hole's a little tiny bit too small, but you get the idea. That it would be like that. And then you would just...
Could you glue it? No.
You could.
Would you?
You wouldn't need to. There will be some gemstones that I will go through, so you wouldn't need to worry. But what you've got, like the prong set there, if I show you, got that prong set in there, and then you would just place the stone, so the drill hole there, and you would just literally catch it. And the only reason is this is quite a fine drill hole. But just, I'll move my fingers now, but it would just go like that, so you can see.
Yep.
And it would just literally hold it. And so, you know, we have got some, you know, if you've got like those leaves, those carved leaves might have been a better, because the drill hole would have been better on them, and then that would have just gone through the carved leaf, and then you could have that as a drop. So it makes sense.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Amelia, who's going like this. like teeth for the thing. You're so easily pleased. I thought it was just me, myself, and I.
But maybe the leaves would have been a better example. But yeah, so you would just, and they would just literally grip, you know, and then it would just, that's what you would need to do. Yeah.
Oh. 1695 should. You can't just chop it as you go. 1495. I love that. Apparently, I can. So you've got gold plating in all your eye pins. 30 of these at £15, plus your shepherd hooks, your 6 jump rings, and your toggle clasp. So with them all being 95 sterling silver, giving you the best of both worlds, can you use both types? And I'm not going to fib to you, the reason we've gone a little bit lower in this than what it was supposed to be was because we thought they were all the same colour. I'm not going to pretend we didn't. But they work, don't they, Laura?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Because it's like, again, I said about that mixed metal. You know, that's a very big in thing at the moment, having that mixed metal. So, and again, it's nice to have a bit of variety in your findings. So you've got those 2 different types, and being the gold and the silver, it's always a safe metal that you know you're guaranteed that one is going to be, everyone can wear it because it's 95, but also it's a guaranteed colourway that someone's going to like. So you can't really go wrong having those options, and you could still make earring hooks out of those eye pins.
Oh yes.
So you could still make a pair of earrings out of 4 eye pins.
Sounds like a plan. If you're on the phone lines, join me when you can. Check out Press Your Button 1. What a treat. Lots and lots coming up for you tonight. If you've just tuned in, I'm Ali Defoy. We have more treats coming up. I've got pearls, I've got Smokey Quartz, I've got chain, I've got Labradorite, and I have your superstar buy. Have you guessed what it is yet? Can you guess? Do you know? This is going to be yours at possibly $8.45. You could get your hands on this. We've only got 114. That's all we have. Brand new. It may sound a lot, but with the amount of interest we've had on this already, and that's what, 3 hours, 4 hours prior to the event, you can tell it's going to be a whopping treat. We're not going to have enough. Briolet drop cut that we were talking about earlier, massively popular. You've got to get them when you can. If you know what they are and you want to guess, the cognacs, the champagnes, the goldens, the chocolates, JewelleryMaker.com, drop me a message, or alternatively drop me a text. 60777 is the text number. You can get involved if you drop me a message on there, and normal network charges will apply. Right. Say again, please. Ooh! You are having me on. They're perfectly round. Approximately 10mm round peacock pearls. No way. No way. When do we ever get these? To put them with the peacock pearls from earlier, what? Who put potato on there? That's wrong. Because if it was a potato, it should be 10 by 9 or 11 by 10. Round is a 10 mil. It's a 10 mil round. What fool put potato on there? Were they hungry? Lot of binding. Are these potato pearls in any way?
No. They're beautiful.
You can't have them. Nice try. I need them back. I'll give you them after though.
Oh, thank you.
32. You gotta be quick on these potato pearls. My potato. No way. Sorry, 32 places. That's not your price point. Your price point should be way more than that. Your price point should be £150. I'm not actually being that facetious though. No. I don't think that they should be that far off it.
If you just restranded those, knotted those, and put
we were talking about that today, weren't we?
Earlier, yeah, and just knotted those and just put a nice clasp on the back. Use your fine metals, your sterling silver or your gold sterling silver.
Metals, yeah.
You would get so much money for them because they're just beautiful, aren't they? And again, you go into that ball event. Can you imagine just wearing something like that with like a real nice red dress or something, like, so they would really pop? And then just have, you'd have to buy 2 because then you could have the matching bracelet and earrings and ring.
Oh my gosh. Do you know why I picked these up earlier? There's no way, not on your Nelly, would I have said I'll be bringing you these tonight. What do you value your pearls by? Their size, their shape, and their surface, how smooth they are. Not by their carat weight, which is why we never put it on there. These feel and look magnificent, and I cannot get my head around what we're about to do, which is bring you a price I've been told to cover my eyes for. I'm covering my eyes. Just, can I remind you, Danny, I don't know what the price is, but I do know, on average, with a pearl, you're taking at least 1 year to grow per millimetre. Who's that? What are you doing? You didn't. I thought you were joking in the studio at the gallery. Laura!
Wow.
What do you mean, don't lead to Laura for help? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Don't lead to Laura for help. Who do I look to? Help! Good job. All the management and all the team are out on a pub crawl tonight. Is that not what they're on?
Just an eye on knowledge. Yeah, they are. It's team bonding apparently, but basically I think it's an excuse.
Team bonding, but the team aren't there because we're at work. How does that work? Hey, let's do team bonding when half the team's working. That's a good plan.
Visiting all the pubs basically, aren't they? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Team bonding. I've heard it all now, haven't I?
Any excuse.
Right, I've got 2 left. If you've got it in your web basket, you must proceed to check out because I've not got enough for the amount of people that are there. Good luck. I hope you get that. That was a magnificent treat. I can't get my head around it. I imagine most of the team who are bonding tonight have probably paid that just to get a taxi to that street, to the street that they're going to.
Yeah, they have actually, because I've got a taxi from here to there before, and it is around about that price.
Crazy. To be fair, I much more prefer the fact that I'm here. I have starbuy again. Yay! Yay! I'm massively excited about these. These, you may have seen the beautiful earrings that Laura Binding made earlier. Sorry, if you've just tuned in, I'm Ali Defoy and I have a wonderful guest with us tonight. It's our designer, Laura Binding. She has been working away, working her socks off since she arrived. She's been making some fantastic treats. We've seen a couple of them, and one was using the amazing S-clasps, which will be timing out really shortly. So if you haven't already got them in your baskets, or you haven't already checked them out and proceeded to check out and got them allocated to yourselves, try and get the S hooks. They're brand new tonight before they go. But these are coming up for you now. Now you're gonna get 2 different sizes and 2 different colours. Ones are your light pinks, which are the larger 10 by 11 millimetre in their shape. And then you get the 10 by 9 mil, which are your more of a peach. I do love peach. And I do love these. And I think they would go fabulous with the coppers and the Smokey Quartz we've got coming up later.
Right. I finished the necklace.
Laura has finished not only the earrings that you've already seen a glimpse of, but she's finished her necklace as well. Amelia's going to get it ready for us so we can have a look. Yay! Oh, I'm excited. big light pearls for you. So they're the 11 by 10 mil, and you have the peach hues as well. Oh, sorry, forgive me. The big lilac ones go from 10 by 9 mil up to 11 by 10 mil. And then the other strand is a 8 by 7 mil. Now there is a necklace incorporating both, as well as some labradorites we have coming up, and those fabulous clasps we had earlier.
Can I just turn it around?
You can turn it wherever you want.
Do it slowly. Just at the back there. You can see the, there you go. Just a little detail, you know, just to show that if you've got shorter hair, or if you've got your hair up, just follows it, you know, carries it around.
That's really pretty.
And they would be cute little earring drops as well, just like that, off of a simple shepherd hook.
And we did look at those earrings as well earlier. I have 2 strands. What sort of price point do you think we could do? Because the previous pearls we had were 10 mil. These go from 10 by 9 mil up to 11 by 10 mil, the light pink that is. And then you're getting another strand of the peach tones. They work fabulously together. I mean, they are the perfect combination, aren't they, for your pastel
pearls? Yeah, they
pearls?
really are beautiful.
And these are, what, 8 by 7 mil? So for the 2 of them together, what would you think? Say £20 each, $19.95 for this one at least. Plus these. $31.90 for the 2. Dan, what's that song that's coming to mind? You know you want to. You know you've got to. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low? Ooh, we're going down. Well, we've gone. $19.95. £10 a strand. Well, one at £10, one at $9.95. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. What do you think? I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Amelia does not look amused by that.
I'm being serious.
Amelia's being serious. She's watching Coral on cameras with her arms folded. All authoritative.
I try.
You do try. You're not fooling me, Amelia. We're looking at $19.95. Call me, you get 2 strands for not far off the price of one of this sort of size. The larger the pearls, obviously, the higher the price point tends to be, because of course, the bigger the, well, sorry, I'm saying of course that's not fair. The bigger the pearl, the longer it's taken for the pearl to form. If you think about how pearls form naturally, you have roughly a year for a millimetre of nacre. So 10 mil pearl is thinking 10 years, taking 10 years for 11 by 10 mil pearl. And that's for every single one on the strand. They are long strands. They're not shine or tiring. You could easily make a full necklace with one of these. You don't need extra pearls or extra chain to add on. Do you want to see it as a necklace wrapped round, just so you can see how long one strand would be? That's it joining at the back of my neck. So that's without a clasp, touching pearl to pearl. And that's where you would look at. So for pearl to pearl, that's where we would have.
Yeah.
So you can have yourself a little bit of a clasp, would bring it down to about there.
I'll give you, that's your earrings there. So what you could do is have that as your necklace. Keep one drop of earrings, all you would need, just one on the head pin. And then I would probably do a bracelet, a couple of layers of chain, and just one pearl in the middle linked to the others, the chains, yeah. And
then you've got this whole other strand.
Yeah.
So, do you know what you can make? You can make a cute cluster ring, a trilogy ring. Maybe actually not, they're quite big. Maybe we'd only need 1 or 2 in the ring. You might not be able to fit 3. Lots and lots of treats. Call me when you can. Join me on the phone lines. Join me on the web at $19.95. Dan. Oh, you're not coming in? You're just standing next to me. Did you hear that gasp? Was that from you as well?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was Laura, Amelia, or Coral.
It was me.
I looked up and everybody's mouth was like... No, it looks like Laura's not interesting, but she was wrapping her wire bending there when you looked at her.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just sulking now, basically.
This is why Laura's sulking.
I feel it's a justified sulk, personally.
Serious. You can't just whip it out like that, Dan. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. If you got a phone in your hand, congratulations. You know what I want to put this with? Something like this.
Oh, that's pretty. Or the Moonstone from earlier.
Oh yes, that Moonstone was divine. I've got some sunstone maybe as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That fire opal would look nice as well. That fire opal would look nice as well.
Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now check it out while you can on the web. I have more people on the web to check it out than I actually have who've already got it. If everybody's checked out, then it's gone. So try and get them. That's the only time you're going to get them with me at that price point. Now, I chose this because I know you're going to want them to, and they will go with this. I hope you don't get too upset with me tonight, because you're going to think, Ali, why have you put everything that I want on the same night? But I did it for convenience, so it was only one post and packaging. And in this one for you tonight. Didn't I, Producer Dan? You're all out of medals? Oh, I'll just take the round of applause then. I love them. I love how round they are. It still says potato. I'm not convinced, to be fair, but they're more potato than the Peacock ones we had earlier, which were not potato. I would like you to put it in the post show notes. Nah, you need to stop bad naming me in them and put something positive in there. Look at that one. That one looks huge. Oh, I love these. I missed this. Apparently, Director Tom and Producer Danny were bickering upstairs. What about? Apparently, they were bickering upstairs, and our manager Paula said, "When are you going on your next mandate? You're like a bickering old couple." And then they said they're going on Monday. Oh yes, I was invited on this mandate. Actually, I was invited to go for a burger.
Oh, that's definite mandate. Definite mandate.
Sadly, I may have to decline.
Oh,
I'm working here, but not on this channel, on Gems. What is this, Defoy? Doing shifts on Rox TV and Jewellery Maker and Gems TV.
How dare you? How dare you?
I know. They're like, Ali, you're taking time off in our 1 month together. Sorry, Dan, but you did it first. You went to somewhere in France, Nice. 8x9mm pearls. I have to say, the white ones look bigger than all the other ones, don't they? Is it just me, or is it because they're white? No, the white ones look bigger, don't they?
I just think they're lovely. And again, I like to make solitaire pearl rings. So you've got a beautiful range there that you could pick one of each colour and then just make a solitaire pearl ring.
What did you say? How many pearl rings?
Well, you could pick a range of them, couldn't you? Well, I'm solitaire, so I bet I'd use one. Do
you know what it was? As you were talking, Producer Dan said 15 have been allocated. And I thought you'd said 15. And I said, wouldn't it be great if these went to 15?
No. Wow. Whoops. That's awesome.
Apparently I've not got Producer Danny in the gallery, I've got Father Christmas in the producing chair.
Well, it has been Christmas themed, hasn't it, this week?
Yesterday it was, yeah.
So, makes sense.
I got excited, I thought there was a box of Christmas biscuits upstairs.
No.
Instead I found it was presenter Jenny's eggs she brought in for everybody, which is great, she takes time to bring them in for everybody. But when you think it's a box of biscuits, not quite the same. Jade, Muriel, well done to you. Karen, Natasha, Sophie, well done to you. $14.95. I want to put these with everything. Now, you did notice possibly that there was a gasp in the studio earlier. That's because a brand new star buy was brought into the mix. This will be your next star buy right about now. Seven individual massive slabs. These are whoppers. Now this is a last minute star buy. This wasn't in the schedule. Don't know where Danny got it from, don't know how he got it from, but I know that producer Danny is very excited about it. Can tell by Laura's gasps in the studio and sulks.
Still sulking.
That this is going to be popular. It has been seen before. Earlier all our star buys were brand new, as is the whole show was brand new star buy wise, but this wasn't even meant to be. This is an extra star buy, which means Danny's going to go to town on it for you. He's the producer, if those of you who've just tuned in. He's the man who can. Sometimes. Price drop man. Tom, stop it, because I'll copy you and then I'll get in trouble and then Dan will blame me. It's not funny. This, I think, is my favourite. It looks like it's been dipped.
Oh, see, no, mine's the one with the white around the edge.
Well, there's a couple.
Yeah, I saw one when you were holding it up and it was really sort of white around the whole of the edge. Where's it gone?
This one?
Yeah, I think it might be that one. Yeah. I just think that looks like it's like, reminds me of the sea. And you get the sort of sea when it hits the sand.
Oh, like the froth.
Yeah.
Amelia's shouting no. You're like a child who's in class. It's like me, on their knees on the chair, like pushing their hand up. Me. Yes, Amelia. Love you, gorgeous. What are you gonna say? I love it.
It's a broken chalk ice.
It's a broken chalk ice. I love the way you hold your hands. It's broken chalk ice. I love you, Amelia. You're so cute. It's a broken chalk ice. What do you mean broken? As in already been soaked?
No, I meant like a little bit of the chocolate got a bit smashed in the packaging.
The chocolate got a bit melted in the packaging. Makes me think of snow.
Yeah, it just makes me think of a beach. Just makes me think of when the sea is breaking against the sand and you get that froth.
Yeah, I love that.
Just makes me think of that.
That you want to dance about and jump about, ride a horse through. You know when you watch the holidays on the adverts, they've got someone riding a horse across a beach. Yeah. It's not that fun. See, when you get the sea spray in your face and you get sand kicked up in your face and you're soaking wet and you're on a horse, it's not that much fun. I love horses. Adore them. I've asked for a horse every single year for Christmas since I can remember. Still waiting for a horse to be under my bed one year, hoping that it will there. Yeah, because I thought I'll go upstairs on Christmas Day and there'll be a horse like hiding. But it never happened. So makes me think of you're gonna buy me a horse for Christmas. The gents in the gallery said they were gonna buy me a horse together for Christmas.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yay! Just like, what do you mean you were talking about Laura binding? Laura, do you want a horse?
I have a horse.
You have a horse?
No, I have a horse.
What? I'm still not gonna get one. I have been a good girl this year.
Yeah.
I'm a good girl every year. I still haven't got a horse. I'm gonna be bad. Callers in the phone lines, well done to you. Thank you for taking time to join us. But have you called? Have you got yours? There's 7 on a strand. Quite a lot of these have been allocated already. 900 carats. It's completely natural. Even the banding, this is all natural due to the different minerals being present, due to the temperatures, the extreme heat and pressure that's allowed these to form. out in California. Ooh, great to see you. I'm going to be joining our sister channel Rocks TV for the morning tomorrow. Well, I say morning, it'll be your afternoon, I believe. Evening tea time, I think. Yay!
You're going to have some French fries.
Am I going to have some French fries? That I know of, but you never know.
Hot dog.
A hot dog. It's going to pot tonight. I do sincerely apologise. I thought these were $14.95. You can't change your mind. I love that. I changed my mind, didn't I? Typical man. Changed my mind, didn't I? What are you going to do about it? Well, Danny man. Danny man. Danny man. I'm lost for words, a lot of binding. What would you do with them? Why did you get so excited about them? Just because it reminded you of the beach, or was there another reason?
No, it's my type of gemstone, isn't it? I do love the chunky focal gemstones. I love the fact that you could do something really quite statement with that, or you can just keep it simple. You know, one on a long chain, and that's it. It's simple, and that's very fashionable at the moment. That one focal stone, you could, because you've got that large area to work with, you could put a bit of a bit of wire weaving across it. Ooh. But you still won't take away from the stone because you've still got
so big.
Yeah. So for me, I think there's got so much scope. Again, you've got that cuff focal, you've got that just a piece there with just chain either side, and just that statement necklace is all you'd need. Splash of wire across the front. I just think it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. You've just reminded me actually of Mark Smith. I know has a lot of gemstones in his bathroom, and I remember thinking, what in the bathroom? Most people have potpourri, but he has gemstones. But this, I could imagine working with a lot of colour schemes in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
I know Karen Crawford had an amazing belt that she made once with big agate slabs. If you want to look back on a design inspiration, you can see the agate belt. But combined with maybe the silver chain we've got coming up. Don't know how you would do it, but that's why we've got Laura here. Would you put it with your
awesome
Labradorite?
Yeah, do you know what I would do with that? I would literally break the chain up and have it as links and have it as that long necklace, that layered effect. Stone chain, and you could mix it up with the Labradorite. I just think that's gorgeous. And that silver really pops against those stones as well. You could even put one across the centre. Is that what you were going to do?
No.
No, like if you've got that stone, place the chain across the middle. So you could actually have that, and what you could do is you could just catch it to the side so it looks like it's attached to the stone.
I like it, that it would move
you could have
as well.
It as a movable dangle, yeah.
I like things moving.
Yeah, but you can do two things. You could do it like that, and then you could even add a little cluster of charms across the front of it, or you could just have it literally going across the stone.
Loving it for only $11.95. What a treat, what a way to go. Now you get 60 minutes on the end of each opportunity, or from the end of each opportunity, or until they sell out. They will be selling out, so try and get them before they go. That was a very impromptu, naughty, treaty star buy. I wouldn't put them on the bar, but I think it might unbalance it a little bit. I've got your Smoky Quartz coming up for you. They're gorgeous. They're what the star buy, what the ring I'm wearing is from. So if I squeeze that in there. This ring was made by Laura Binding. Oh yes, these are coming up at 7:30. At 8 o'clock we'll bring you that beautiful chain we've just had a wee look at. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, I'm going to be bringing you the Labradorite. And the most amazing, there's your Labradorite there. And your amazing superstar buy, which I will tell you all about. Should we tell you in the next hour what it is? You can keep messaging in on JewelleryMaker.com, or you can text us 60777 GM Studio at the start of your text message. Normal network applies, normal network charges, sorry, and 1 minute wonders are all up on the next hour on the other side of this very short break. Actually, I'll see you in a sec.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click, and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
I love that. My director Tom was freaking out there. He was doing a 10-second count, going 10, 9, 8, and he's like, "Where's my presenter?" I was hiding behind the camera so he couldn't find me in the blind spot of the studio. Yeah, and then when he got to 3, then I jumped back in. It's not very professional of me, but I find it hilarious, right? Oh, you put it on the post show notes, you put everything else that's not true on there anyway. What difference does it make? Laura Binding is our guest designer tonight. She's joining me. Whoop, whoop. We've only got an hour and 50 minutes together, Laura.
No, that's rubbish.
But we'll make them special.
Oh, we will.
Oh, special. I'm Ali Defoy. It's great to see you. Lots and lots of treats coming your way. I have as many 1-minute wonders as we can fit in for you before all of these star buys. So I've got these coming up for you, which will be around 7:30. Now they're brand new as a bundle together. I have 81 available. They're coming together. Oh, you get them both. Oh, yes. So, and at the end of there, we're going to be bringing you this silver chain, which is brand new. Nobody's got their hands on it yet, not even. Well, Laura Binding has. No, as I say, not even. She's got it. She's about pulling it out of the bag.
Working.
She's on it.
I'm on it.
So this will be coming up in about 40 minutes time. 45 maybe. Right. I have some 1-minute wonders. Now let me explain what this means. When the price comes in that we want them to be allocated at, the clock will start. All right, you have a minute. Well, we show it to you, then we're going to move on. Doesn't mean you've only got a minute to get it. What it means is you've got your 60 minutes when we move on, same as usual, but you only have a minute to see it. That's because we're going to go that low, we've got that few in quantity, or we've got a big quantity but we can't afford to spend that amount of time on it at the price we're going to. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, the price is going to be awesome, you're going to love it. I would wink, but I can't. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It's like, I have to do my mouth open with it.
Go on.
Can you do it?
Not really. I'm rubbish at it. We were talking about this last night. It's like, no, I just look silly. I look like I got something in my eye.
You can do it better than me. For me to wink, I have to do this.
Yeah, I think you do, don't you?
Do you do it as well? I look like Popeye. How more obvious can it be? Nudge, nudge. Oink, oink. If you've just tuned in, there's nothing, well, there is a lot wrong with my face, but not that. That was intentional. Right, are we ready? Let's get this party started. I don't want to do it with rose quartz. You've got a minute. The price is going to be rock bottom. No! This is not fair. I've not even seen this strand that I remember. And I remember rose quartz. I've got a pretty good memory. 4x2mm to 5x3mm, 31cm strand. No! No, I don't agree with the price. I'm just going to shout no all night for a whole... No. This isn't even going to last a minute, I don't think. It's $6.95. You've got a 31cm strand of some of the finest natural Madagascan rose quartz, some of the finest quality rose quartz we've got. Magnificent quality. You can see everything about it. The glow that you're getting, that, oh, look at these go. Faceted to perfection. You're getting luster, you're getting a glow, you're getting the baby pinks. Would go wonderfully with all the pearls we had earlier. Stop the clock. Why? It's gone. 20 names in baskets and I've only got that many left. Right. What's next? 3? 10. Sorry, I'm shouting out number. Oh, this is gorgeous. Morganite, aquamarine. No. This is a beryl strand. Because you've got greens, you've got pinks, you've got blues, you've got peaches. Now it's been seen once before, 140 were allocated. We've got 10. I've never even seen this before. We love this. Everything about it, the quality, the colour. 1 minute wonders will be allocated on a first come first serve basis. You got to be quick. I've only got 8 of them at $14.95 for 150 carats of beryls. Morganites in there, aquamarines there. Half is gone already. If that's you on the web, brilliant to see. Thank you so much. On the phone lines, call me as soon as you can. They're about to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I don't even want to talk about this one because I want it too much. It's gonna make me sad. Look at that with the rose quartz. How perfect. Stop the clock. It's gone. Don't wait for the 30 seconds. Now, if you're just tuning in, I'm gonna have bigger opportunities coming up. All right, so I know these have only been small quantities. To get us started, my job is to clear the vault. There are vault locations with 2s, 3s, 10s, 5s. I gotta get them gone. But the good news is we're doing 1 minute wonders. You've got longer to get a hold of, as in we've got more chance of bringing you more. Normally we bring you one opportunity would take about 3 minutes. So if we do one minute opportunities, you're getting to see 3 in the time it would normally take us to do 1. So trying to bring you as much as I can. So please don't be disheartened if you miss out on anything. I've got lots and lots to come and it's all gonna go low. So just get in there when you can and just don't be disheartened. I'm going to bring you now. This comes with a pouch. There's only 6 of them. Oh, purple sapphire. Yeah? Call me now. When do we ever get... Look at it. Purple sapphires.
Wow.
Purples, pinks, blues. The gents in the gallery were just all making noises. Oh, I've got 5.
Wow.
Oh my, no, what? Why is that £20? Who on earth did that? Who okayed that? No, that's a, look at that purple sapphire. It's huge. What? It's a natural purple sapphire. It's gone. Gone in 19 seconds. Oh, right. These, I've never even seen them before. I've got, I think, 5 of them. They're amazing. They're Jasper cabochons. They're, what was it they're called? Coconut Jasper. They've been seen once. You're guaranteed 740 carats. I've got 5 opportunities. They're gorgeous. They actually look like coconut. You know the coconut inside the flesh of the coconut. What's that? They're singing you put the lime in the coconut and drink it all night.
Oh, I've heard that. Oh, what's that from?
I don't know. What, sorry? Reservoir Dogs?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
No, me neither. Apparently it's really good, says Amelia. Right, you get, can I count how many we've got? I'm going to move out the way of it because I want you to try and see that. I can tilt it up, but they're probably going to fall. Can you see on my hand if I put some of them there? Mixture of shapes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2. Roughly, it's 740 carats you get. I've got one left, clock started. What is that, 22 roughly? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 22 roughly for 19.95. Laura, how much do you love them?
Well, I love cabochons anyway, so I don't have any of those. So
I've never even seen that.
I love them tons because they're different. And again, they're earthy colours, so they're just exactly my kind of gemstone, really.
Oh, mine too.
I would put, obviously I would put copper with them. But then I would put silver as well, because I think the silver would really pop against it.
Oh, definitely, especially with the flashes of
Yeah.
white. 17, did you say? On the web, sorry. Oh, 7. 7 of you on the web. They've gone. Well done. Ruby. Are they rubies or are they garnets? Oh, they're definitely rubies. The reason I said that is because I had some faceted garnets meant to be coming up at some point tonight. I don't know when. And I didn't see that we had any rubies. These are gorgeous. Did I bring you this strand? I brought you one similar if it wasn't this one. These are gorgeous because you got the hot pinks. When I brought the strand, whether it be this one or one very similar. These are delicious. They're natural. There are 9. Call me 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number or on the web. However much it's going to be, I think it's going to be too low for what you're getting. But I don't know, £35 maybe? How much? Oh! Sorry, that was really loud. Sorry.
Wow, aren't they beautiful?
I can't even speak. My producer's going, they're going. Ah! 17 seconds, that's a new record for Jewellery Maker. Ooh! This is the one that I chose, isn't it? Rubies and emeralds and sapphires. This is a Christmas strand. Makes me think of Christmas stockings. Yeah, you know the, not stockings, socks. You know the knee-high socks that you have? Not stockings. You know the stripy socks?
Yes. Cool.
Like you would have as an elf if you were dressing up as an elf at Christmas time. That's what this reminds me of, like a candy cane. Do you know what I mean? Like stripy socks.
Yeah.
You love it. 280 were allocated the first time this was seen.
Wow.
It's only been seen once. There are 14 left. It's not been seen since because there's only 14 left. That's why the only way we can possibly bring these to you is if we do it in 1 minute wonders. So I forgive you, please forgive me, accept my sincere apologies if you miss out, but everything has got a 1 minute clock on it. We can't, airtime, we can't afford to spend any more time on it, but we need them to go. 14.95. It's not funny. I just saw my own face saying that, and as you saw, stopped mid-sentence because I thought that's not right. I can't continue 30 carats, rubies and emeralds for $14.95 and sapphires. It's not right. It's not wrong. It is right, but it's just wrong. I can't even speak about that. Enjoy it. If you get it, congratulations. It's not right, but it's okay. Oh, opals. Ethiopian opal is one thing. Black Ethiopian opal. Wait till you see the colour in these. You got to be quick. Have we got many? $17.95. I've only got 6 left. This is dreamy. Oh, oranges, greens, blues, magnificent play of colour these have. I had 6, I've now got a limited space. Try and get them before they go. Black opals, which is rarely coming across on television, but don't worry, you've got a 30-day money back guarantee. Enjoy them when you get them home. Have them valued if you so desired. It wouldn't be something I wouldn't consider. And then here on JewelleryMaker.com, print off your authenticity certificate. You can do that for free, or you can get yourself a, what's it called? A laminated version if you want, for 50p. What's this, Sonny? Oh, I got it. Oh, this is beryl family or sapphires? I was gonna say. Sapphires to be this big, they look very reminiscent to your beryl tones. Soft sapphire tones. Wait to see. It looks quite reminiscent to your beryl, doesn't it? Reminding me of my sort of aquamarines. Now $17.95, but the clock, I love that, direct to Tom. No, the clock hasn't started. He's off on one tonight, Laura. He's always off on one. £15 for sapphires. I've only got 7. We need to get the Volt clear. How lustrous are these? I would actually put these with the beryl family. I would put these with some aquamarines and some morganites.
Oh. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Really fabulously faceted, aren't they?
That would look lovely with that rose quartz.
Oh yes, if anybody managed to get it. Lustrous as ever. And September's birthstone, quite befitting, although we're nearly out of September. Can you believe that?
Oh, it's ridiculous. I just cannot believe how quick this year is going. Time I blink, another year's gone by. A year? Month.
It feels like another year's just gone by though. It's the 9th month already.
No.
And it's about to be the 10th.
No.
Which means it's 2 months for Christmas.
Yay.
Yay. Right. I'm not quite ready for it to be Christmas.
More ready than oven.
Say again, please. Oh, all right. Sorry, I thought you said there's something else. Last time these were seen, 90 were allocated. 3rd of this month, September. It doesn't seem right. It's the 9th month. End of the 9th month.
Yeah, but it's Halloween next month. I love Halloween.
Oh, yes. Silvers could work at Halloween time, couldn't they?
Yes, most definitely.
I usually dress up. No, I can't. I'm not going to be able to do this. Am I here? Oh, no, I'm not here for Halloween. It's the first time I'm not here for Halloween. No, it's our weekend off. In fact, I don't even know what date Halloween is.
It's a Friday.
The 31st, yeah. No, I am. I'm in Glasgow. £6.95. £6.95. Ah. What was I going to say? Oh, I usually dress up as the Black Swan from...
I've not seen that yet.
It's really good.
I want to see it.
I'm not sure if I liked it or not. I like dressing up as it though, for Halloween.
Oh, I want to see that.
Mina Kulis and Natalie Portman. Yes. Oh no, the actresses in it are fabulous. I'm not very good with films that are scary. £6.95. I love dance films though. I think I expected it to be more dancing than it was, and I think that's why I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to.
I need to watch this film.
Yes.
You do?
I need to watch it.
Because you want to dress up as a Black Swan for Halloween after you watch it.
I want to watch it.
7 spaces, clock's out. Right. I love these carved beautifully. 20 of these. You're gonna love them. Hand carved. These are really fab. I love them. Serpentine for you. 20 of them available, 18 by 13 millimeter. It's a lot in this strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 22. I love them. I'm thinking springtime. I'm thinking weddings. As in winter weddings. I was watching that program last night. I don't know if you've ever seen it, about the cake company. You ever watched it? No. Chalky Walkie Doodah. Right? It's a cake company. And yes, well, I don't know where they're based. Possibly in Brighton. And they were making all these cakes for all these celebrities. And one of them was a Christmas one. And they had a deer on it. And a big stag and a non-male deer, a doe, and then they were this almost sort of this color with silver on them and shimmery on top of this big cake, a beautiful cake, it had sort of leaves and Christmasness on it, and that makes me think of that makes me think of that sort of Christmassy style. I know this soft green, but a really, really pastel green. It makes me think of that now, sort of ice queenish. So I've got 15 of them available. What are you two up to in there? Trading stories about that shop I was telling you about. I do want a Chalky Walkie Doodah cake though, for my 30th.
Oh, and a horse.
And a horse. What was that? You don't think you can get one so soon? Producer Danny, you and I are going to have a fallout. I don't know what the price. Oh no, not at that price. To be fair, as much as I love the cakes on there, I don't know how much they would be. I'm imagining they'll be a little bit more than $9.95 for a cake. Just in the local shops, you pay a fortune for cakes, don't you?
You do. They're so expensive.
Like £20 for a cake.
And then some, yeah. Especially if you want it personally made.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So.
I'm just talking about the average cake.
Yeah.
To buy a cake, you spend at least about a tenner. The only ones I could find under a tenner the other day were individual cakes for like one person. And that's great, but if you want to pretend you're sharing, you have to buy a bigger one.
Yeah. Pretend you're sharing. I get my friend to make cakes for me, for my children.
Feb.
She does really good cakes, and she does them in characters for the kids and stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she does. But then she went and had a little boy on the same birthday as my little boy, so now we're having a major drama because I'm just going to make Jackson's cakes.
Oh no!
She just has to make two.
Just make double.
Yeah, make two.
The minute's up because we were talking about cakes. Forgive me, sorry. Try and get those as soon as you can. I love those. They would look, oh, with the starbuy. Could you use those together?
Oh, most definitely. Isn't that beautiful?
I want to use them together.
Oh, I love all these leaves. Why are all these leaves coming out? I want them.
Because you want them, that's why they're coming out. It's starbuy time for your leaves. Now I don't know whether it's because my favourite colours are sort of wintry tones, beiges, creams, chocolates, caramels. Favourite gemstone rose quartz, that's out there, but that will go with this. That goes with everything. But for me, for my dress, for what I wear, it's always creams and beiges and golds and chocolates and caramels. So maybe I'm slightly biased. What's your favourite colour? What do you like to wear? Would this work with your colours? Your beiges, your creams, your golds, your chocolates, your browns, or would you want to wear it with black? Black and brown. As much as a lot of people would always think you can't wear black and brown together, my mind was completely changed on that thanks to a gentleman I passed in the street. Years ago, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago in Birmingham, around the mailbox, there's a big shopping sort of place called the Mailbox, and I passed a gentleman who had on a black suit, or black shirt, black trousers, brown belt and brown shoes and a brown briefcase. And I saw that and I thought, I like that. I loved the whole outfit going on. Loved it. And ever since then, I've started wearing brown and black and I love it. Yeah. I think it works great together. As long as when I was growing up, I was always told, don't wear them together. Don't know why, but just sort of fashion-wise, it was always thought you wouldn't wear brown and black. You wouldn't wear brown shoes with black trousers. You wouldn't do it. But these, I really, really want to put with black and have bronzy findings and a mixture. But you don't have to wear it with all the creams and the beiges. No. What would you put them with, Laura? What would you work with your Smoky Quartz?
Well, that's what I've said about with the Smoky Quartz. I would be adding them with the soft pastel-y gemstones. So I would be adding them with the rose quartz, the amethyst, the peridot, prehnite, citrines, lemon quartz, all of that kind of colourway. I would be adding it for that copper wire, you know, gold, those sort of, see, those kind of colours, they just work together. I just think they blend together really nicely.
Oh, I totally agree. Wholeheartedly, whether it be more of the peaches, whether it be more of the creams, whether it be something like, I don't know, amethyst.
Oh yeah, amethyst, it's all, to me, you've got a beautiful little combination there, haven't you? It's just gorgeous.
And then you've got your Ethiopian opals.
That fire opal, the carnelian, it's just, it all works. I've often said, and I'll say it again, but I often refer to the, I think I might have said this to you before, I often think of the Smoky Quartz when you think of black mascara and brown mascara. If you want that dramatic effect, you wear your black mascara.
Yep.
If you want that more sort of natural tone effect, but you still want people to notice, you go for the brown. And that's how I think of Smoky Quartz. I think you still get that impact, but you don't get that.
It's more of a subtle
It's a subtle impact, yeah. It's more natural impact instead of like, well, if you had the black, you're going for that bang.
More stark, isn't it?
And that's how I always think of Smoky Quartz.
I agree. Yep. It's easy on the eye. Yeah. It's not a hard gemstone to wear. No. It's not one you have to think about. It works. Yeah. I mean, they're all hand carved. 11 by 8 millimeter in the size. You have 81 opportunities available. There's a beaut of a ring.
I got a necklace here.
Made by our Laura binding. She's also got a neck. Oh, can I put that up to the neckline? Because I think from there, because it's on a black bust, you might not see it so well.
On the white.
I want to wear it.
I mean, it's designed to sort of be a lower chain. And what it's sort of, if you've got a top on like this, so it's designed to be a bit long, but you can make it however length you want. Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's only subtle, but again, it's just to add that little bit of detail.
Oh, I love it.
And I was just working on a little pair of earrings. So I found these really cute little head pins, which I haven't seen before, but they're super cute. So I was just working on like a, I'm going to pop it onto a head pin in a minute, earring hook, but it's just like a little cluster of them.
That's so pretty.
So, you know, I just really love them. I just think they're so beautiful.
Are they easy enough to work with?
Oh yeah, definitely. And again, I'm using head pins, no problem. And they're just attached with head pins. Because the head pins in our findings kits are quite strong, they're just being held in place with the head pins. And they take that sort of thickness of the wire, so they probably take a 0.8. I mean, that ring's a 0.8, and they've all gone easily onto the 0.8 wire. But you can see how the different coloured metals change the tone of the stone. Totally. They look a lot darker with the copper. Yeah. And they look a lot more, a lot softer with the silver. You have 81 spaces. $15.90 is supposed to be your price, but it's not. We're going down for 2 strands of Smoky Quartz to just $9.95. £5 a hand carved strand of Smoky Quartz. You're getting 70 carats, 11 by 8 millimeters, so that's what, about 140 carats of Smoky Quartz for £10. That is I mean, everything I've done so far, by the way, has all been on one strand. I haven't even touched the second strand yet, so nothing's been touched with that just yet. And I'm just thinking, that's one strand
if it was a huge carat weight individually in each stone, then 140 carats wouldn't be that big. But because they're dainty stones, they're not your big slabs.
No.
For an 11 by 8 mil, 140 carats is a lot.
It really is, and I love the way that they've been cut because you really get to see the beauty of the stone, and it adds that bit of interest. I just think they're gorgeous, really gorgeous.
I completely agree. We only had 81 of these. Half the stock's already gone. This is something I want to use, and well, many of you regular viewers, you'll know this. I've just decided that I would like to go to a festival. I've never been to a festival before, and I kept talking about it this year because I want to wear leaves and feathers in my hair, and I want to wear like headbands, festival bands, and have carved leaf gemstones draped in my hair. That's what I want to do. So I've decided I'm going to go to a festival. So this is for me an all year round gemstone. Whether you wear it in the winter time, whether you use it in autumn, whether you have it for the summertime, leaves are always going to be enjoyed with that chocolate golden bronze, and you can make them as light or as dark as you fancy, depending on, as you mentioned, what stones you work them with.
Yeah.
You work them with coppers like this, allowing them to be deep and rich and dark. Now, this couldn't have taken Laura that long to make this, because when I came downstairs it was made, and we weren't even on the live show.
It took me about 10 minutes, and I think I've used like five or six of the leaves on that one, and I just love it. I just think it looks, I think it's one of those that you could wear it as a statement ring, but you could just wear it as an everyday ring as well. You know, I just love these stones.
Fabulous, aren't they? I have 30 left, so you will need to be as quick as you possibly can. Hand carved in every single way. You have quality, you have attention to detail, you have everything you could possibly want. They're just fab. The way they're carved is different to what you would normally expect. Normally, the carving, there's indentations going in, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like they're bumps on the outside, as if they're raised as opposed to being cut into. They're raised over the top. When you feel them, when you touch them, they're different to the normal carved beads we have.
They do remind me of little glass beads when you buy the little.
I love these. I haven't seen a shape like this before. With the way they've been carved. I've seen leaves, I've not seen these ones. And these are my favourites. These are fab. Yep, I'm loving these. I think we're all loving these. Now, I'm going to be honest, I think one strand is slightly darker than the other, because these are two separate strands, because one's 70 carats and one's 80 carats. So even though they're the same shape, some are slightly dark. One strand is slightly darker than the other, only if you're absolutely scrutinizing them.
I don't know.
So just in case you look at them and you see, because they are two separate opportunities that we've added together. So I don't want you to get them home and think, oh, one's got more of a darker tone than the other. It does. What I've got.
I don't think it does in mine.
Does it not? Maybe it's just mine.
It could just be the light. I don't know. But then to me, I think that's better to have that variance.
Well, no, I prefer it, but I wanted to point it out just in case you get it home and think, oh, they are two separate strands we've bundled together to give you the same price point. They are the same size and shape, but...
See, what me and my mum do is we buy double strands like that, and then we would share them. And I remember we bought some amethyst. It was like the Doctor of Amethyst, and there was two strands, and we got them, and they were both completely different. It was a doubler like that. We just cut the strands in half.
And had half
of each one, so it was really good because we got to have a bit of both, so it was really cool. So you know, if it is slightly darker, then that's a bonus. Yeah. You know, you can mix it up, and there's the earrings.
Oh, the earrings are finished too. You hadn't even started the other earrings when we started that opportunity the other year.
No. Sorry, they're having a little dance about. But there you go.
They're so cute.
And again, it's just light, and you can, and having them like that, you can get to see the light travelling through the stone. So I just think that they're.
Well, I think you want that, don't you? With the style, the shape, with the carving, you want to be able to enjoy that. Earrings would be the perfect opportunity for that. Oh yes. Right, I've only got about 21 left, so I'll leave those with you. If you check out on the web, there won't be many, so good luck. Squeezing into emeralds, as you do. This has to be the most amount of emeralds I've seen on one strand. No. There's too many on here, because this, when you look at this, look at that. What? Who put this collection together? There are too many on this strand. Laura Bindley, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that?
That's
doubled?
amazing. Yeah.
You don't even sit flat.
No, they are literally. That's cool. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Not happy. There's too many on this strand. Normally you would have enough so that they would all hang the same way. So you'd have all your pear shapes together. Wait till you see this. Why would you cram emeralds onto a strand? It's not what you do to an emerald. You should never cram emeralds anywhere. Look at them. Look at how many. If I try it, you can't even see half of them. Look at that. Director Tom would normally disagree with me and say, no, Ali, give everybody the whole strand. But he's agreeing with me here. I can't even put it down or up. There's too many. No, half it. Yeah, because all the ones pointing up the way shouldn't be there. You should only have the ones pointing down, and you should have bugle spacer beads in between. In fact, I don't even think there's space for spacer beads, if you did that. Too many on a strand. Well, we can't even see them all. $125 carats. So they're the final 21. 7 by 5 millimeter to 16 by 9 millimeter, 22 centimeter strand, which in essence, in my opinion, is a 44 centimeter strand because it's jam-packed. There's far too many on here, more than what we would normally have. So for 22 centimeter strand, $24.95, and we're going down on price. For completely natural, not even oiled, Brazilian emeralds. High end, low in stock, 21 available, and we're $18.95 for 125 carats of lustrous as you like emeralds. I want to count this because I don't think I've ever seen so many emeralds on a strand ever. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 22, 4, 6, 8, 10. 32, 4, 6, 8, 10. 42, 4, 6, 8, 10. 52, 4, 6, 8, 10. 60 emeralds on a strand. That's not right. Producer Dan's doing some maths. He's scared. I love that. He's scared. Our producer, who's in control of your prices, is scared and has said to me, this is who I have to put all my confidence in, my producer. My producer, and he says to me, Ali, I'm scared. I don't know what to press in the calculator. The calculator says 31. 31 what? You don't know. And that is why your prices are so low, because he does not know. He has no idea. Right, 18.95, right? 0.3. I can't speak. I can't believe them. I've got 7 left. You two are wrong. Director Tom, stop encouraging him. You didn't do anything, exactly. You should be stopping him.
And that, so you know, you have that one impact stone, which is their stone, but everything that, you know, the husband and her little boy's stone, and again a little heart and a little feather. So
that sounds lovely.
And that was just one stone.
Oh,
you could go the whole hog with that, couldn't you? Have a pair of earrings.
Well, quite a few times over with 60.
And then some, yeah.
What was it? What were you saying? Sorry. There was a message to see what? Asking about my bracelet. I made it. Do you like it? Okay, well I didn't make it, but I did dibs it first. Sue made it. Sue Jackson, guest designer. One of our beading buddies. We've got 3. We've got Sue, we've got Susan, and we have Shara now, who's joined the team as well. Oh yeah, so Sue is the proud nan to Lila Rose. And if you want to see a picture of her, she's popped one on my Facebook page so I can see she's got a cute wee smile, she's gorgeous. And that's on, well, my name's Ali Defoy, so it's on there. There's nothing in there. What's supposed to be in here? What colour are they? Did I maybe take them out and put them in the wrong one? What's supposed to be in 6? Oh, I've got those. I don't know, there's nothing in the box. But I can go to Amethyst. Yes, I have these. Hello. Right. These are dreamy. Please forgive me. I was going to be bringing you something, but it's not in its box. It's gonna wander. Oh no, naughty strand. These bezel set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on a strand. And what was that? Sorry. Last time I had these. Ooh, 45 were allocated instantly. I don't have that many for you tonight, unfortunately. So this was on a mid-show. I think this was when somebody was ill. I think I covered. Ah. Sorry, please forgive me. I was just trying to help Amelia. I know I took things out of a box and I may possibly put them back in the wrong box. I got excited earlier when I was looking at pearls. I have this for you. Now, the last time I brought you this, sorry, it was on a mid-show with Danny. I'm back in the room. Sorry, forgive me. I just wanted to see if I lost something that I'm meant to be bringing you. They are 90 carats, 21mm by 15mm. 90 carat, completely natural for that colour. That's not been heated or enhanced in any way. Completely genuine. Now, last time I brought you these bezels, as I mentioned, they were allocated instantly. Laura, for you as a wire wrapper and a gemstone wrapper, do you find it something that you would want to get a bezel set gemstone, or because you like to wrap yours, would you rather not?
I actually have a couple of those strands, not that particular one. I've got some of the Labradorite ones that we did a while ago.
Oh yeah.
And it narrows out, so you know, it fans out in the middle and then goes narrow at the tops. And then as you get to the very top, just attach the wire and attach that stone so it sits in the middle of your teardrop. and then with the excess wires of your woven bit, make a nice little fancy frame, bail, and pop that as a pendant. And so you'd still get that movement, you'd still see that stone, you'd still get to see that it's bezel set, you'd still get to see all of that, but you've done your decoration around it.
Ah.
Something like that.
Is that getting you excited? You thinking you need this strand now? Yeah, me too. Quite a few people have shown an interest on this one already. I don't have many, unfortunately, on this. If I just hold this up at the neckline even, you'll be able to see the 7 individual pendants that you could make from these. You might want to incorporate them with this chain or the Smokey Quartz. Have one, or you could have a lot at once. But whatever you desire, for the class and the elegance of natural amethyst. And when you sell it, I would print off, you could actually print off a couple of authenticity certificates. I probably honestly print off 7. So if you made 7 pendants, or well, technically it's already made for you, but if you made 7 pieces of jewellery with this as a pendant, you could give each person their own individual authenticity certificate from the strand that their piece came from. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It'd be a nice little touch as well, because you know, they are that little bit more extra special. And I think, you know, even when people, and like I do, obviously the wire work, and we all do our mediums, it's not always to everyone's taste. So it's nice to have something that is actually very simple, very classic, and all you need to do is add a little bit of wire, make it onto an earring, or make it onto a necklace, and it's done. And that would appeal, that might appeal to someone more than, you know, elaborately woven pendant, because it's just not their thing. So you've got that variety as well.
Most definitely. And just as you're mentioning there, if you want to help somebody get into jewellery making, you could do something like this and get them started, give them a really professional finish really quickly without having to do too much.
Exactly.
And £24.95, £25, there's 7 of them. Brilliant work. I hope you managed to treat yourself. I need to shimmy on because it's time for your starbuy chain. Brand new, just for you right now. Now you'll need to be quick, it's brand new, there are 169 in stock. You are the first to get your hands on it, aside from our guest designer Laura Binding. We'll let her off. I've got a great price point indeed for you. It's going to be fabulous. The necklace I'm wearing here was made from this very chain. Not all of it, I know Laura's still got a little bit over there. You are getting the opportunity to get our brand new chain. This has got a Smokey Quartz wrapped into it on head pins if you so desire doing something similar, but you can use like your outer square is approximately 24mm chain with a length of approximate 12mm. You have a millimetre, that is. 50cm strand and silver plated. Now I have a lot of you interested, 30 have already gone, a lot of multi-bids in there. I've got for you only 169. Brand new. No one's seen it other than yourselves and the team here today. So with 169 and now about 100 left. Best of luck to you in Tiny Weir, Hampshire, Gwent, Middlesex, Bedfordshire, Pembrokeshire, Belfast, Cambridgeshire, Channel Isles, Surrey again, Nottinghamshire, Kent, Spain. Oh, great to see you join us. You can join us from anywhere. Oh, Laura's made one of the most wonderful rings and earrings without any gemstones, just the chain.
It's not brilliant, it's done a little bit quickly, but it's just for you to get an idea.
And then there's a ring below, isn't there?
Yeah.
Can I put it on?
It's super quickly done. I would like to have done it a little bit more time. It was just an afterthought, really. But it's just to get an idea of what you could do with it.
Now, to be fair, I have the scrawniest fingers, so I think for pretty much anyone who's over the age of 16, that would fit their finger. Obviously, you could still bend that round, but it's just because my fingers are ridiculously scrawny.
Mold it. You could put a stone in the middle in that circle.
What did you do? You cut the big links in between, the 12mm links?
Yeah, I literally just cut them. Now, they are soldered. Okay. On the first one, I cut on the solder, thinking, oh, that, you know, if I cut it on the solder, but it kind of, it made it quite obvious that I'd cut it, so I just cut it to the side of it this time, and then the cuts, because obviously it's very thick.
Okay.
But once you've done that, you can open and shut the jumpers really easily. So
oh, perfect.
That's all I did, and then because I just wanted to be able to have that, and it was good because I've used wrapped earring findings on the earrings, so I was able to just put the jump ring straight onto it and link it. Because they're one of our new findings. So a lot of the findings you can normally get the you normally can open the hooks, whereas on those ones you can't. So by being able to open the jump ring, you're able to do that.
Oh yes, fantastic. 52 spaces and counting. So try and check them out as soon as you can. 0800 644 655. Lots and lots of you there. Lots of multi-bids. June's in Renfrewshire. I'm from Renfrewshire.
No.
Yeah, I am. Yay! I'm going to be in Renfrewshire soon. On the 8th of October? No, 9th. Got training on the 8th. 9th. These are going to sell out, so make sure you get yours for $7.95. What a treat! Oh, I'm loving this. I'm just looking at the amount of people who've got it. So the average bid is 2, which means you'd have a meter.
Yeah, and you can do so much with it. You know, you could layer it. I mean, I put the little Smokey Quartz in the necklace, but you don't have to do that. You could use thinner, different types of chain and really go for that multi-layered chain look, you know.
Oh yeah,
really
do
cool.
sort of the Gemma Crow dress style idea. You could have 1 or 2 of these in there. Oh, I counted this and then I forgot. I think there's 14 on here of the big squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah. 14 of the squares with the circles in the middle. So you've got 13 jump rings in between. That's fab, isn't it? So that could be in essence 13, 14 rings if you wanted to just do the same thing. There's a slight delay in the phone lines. Please forgive me on there, but we'll be with you as soon as we possibly can. Try and check it out as soon as possible. A wee bonbon. My screen seems to have frozen. But I can see you there. Just check it out as when you can. Tanya's there. Oh no, it started moving again. Shan's there. Rosie's there. Margaret, Helen, Susan, Penelope. Penelope in Pembrokeshire. And we've just had a message regarding our superstar buy from Sean in Berkshire. Hiya Sean, you said, hi guys, my guess what the strand is it andalusite? Whoa, good guess. But not correct. Can you guess? Now, I have to be fair. I don't want you to be sitting looking at the television thinking, I've got it right, I sent it in, they've not read my guess out. If you got the right guess, I've not read it out yet because you were right. Quite a few people have got it correct. This is coming up. You did suggest possibly a diamond. Now, compared to the age of diamonds and the age of this gemstone, gosh, this is billions of years old. I'm going to tell you a little fact that might help you work out what it is. In 1984, this gemstone was found in Australia for the first time. In 1984, just shy of 30 years ago. In fact, 30 years ago.
When I was born.
Is that when you were born? 1984. I was 85. Can you guess? It's your superstar buy. I'm going to read out the correct answers on the other side of this very, very short break. Don't go. Yeah, I just found some watermelon. I got it in my hair. No, it's just my hair. Yeah, no, I found melon, watermelon, cantaloupe melon, and And grapes next door. Yeah, I did bring some back, yeah. There's a whole tray for you there. Yeah. I'm just gonna pop it. Where am I gonna pop it? I'm gonna pop it here. Right. Yeah, so, hiya, I'm Ali. It's great to see you. Normally it's cake, we find, but no. The ladies have left us a platter of fruit, which is just great. Not the same as cake, but it works. I've got a great team with me tonight. Laura Binding is our guest designer. What are you doing over there?
I'm concentrating. I'm doing something with that something special.
You're doing something with the something special?
I am, yeah. I've worked my way through everything else, and now I'm just going to enjoy this strand.
Oh, yay! Talking of enjoying, would you like to see the strand that has made my week? I'm not joking. I got an email yesterday evening from one of our executive producers, and it said, "Evening, Ali and Danny. Just to let you know, I've popped some treats in for you this weekend. Zircon." Did you get it right? Did you guess? That's what it is. Let me show you. This is the most unbelievable treat. Now, I don't usually get an email from any of the team telling me what I have coming up at the weekend. Usually I would get told at the weekend when I arrive at work. Not usually would I get told midweek. Not usually would I get an email to let me know. But tonight is the night. I've been waiting for this. I was telling everybody at tennis today that I was going to be presenting Zircon. The ladies are like, "Oh great, what's that?" And I went, "It's only like the gemstone that recreated history. It's the most magnificent stone." So those of you who may have been aware, this is the gemstone that was only just recently discovered actually in Australia. Did you know much about it? Have you seen it before? It's magnificent in its quality, it's exceptional in its colour, and there is so much to tell you about it. So it's one of the oldest gemstones on the planet, far, far older than some of the most ancient diamonds. But what you're seeing here is a gem that Dr. Simon Wilde, who's a university professor, in 1984 discovered for the first time a sparkling zircon during a search in the gold, well he was actually looking for gold should I say, in the Jack Hills of Western Australia. He then got one of his friends to have a look at it as well. So they looked at it together. They looked at this insanely sparkly gemstone, and it was his friend John Valley, actually, Professor John Valley, another professor that Wilde met up with, and together they performed a series of tests, scientific tests, to determine how old zircon was, and to ascertain that they actually found out it was an incredible 4.27 billion years old. Then they later tested another zircon from Wilde's collection, and they had to get a new spectrometer to be able to tell the age of the gemstone, which cost over £1 million. They had to get this new machine just to determine how old this gemstone was. It was that incredible. They actually found out that the one they found previously was 4.4 billion years old. Therefore, they worked out that the Earth was actually older than they began, and older than most people thought. That instead of a dense body of gas and dust 4.4 billion years ago, it's even 4.5 million years ago that the Earth was formed, all thanks to this gem. What other gemstone in the world is 4.27 billion years old? Nothing. It's a gemstone that had been worked on for years. Oh, I thought it was now. Oh yeah, I just got so excited. It's not for another 45 minutes. I actually thought I was doing it now. I got so excited. Oh, I can't wait. What am I doing now? Oh, Ethiopian opal. Literally got hypnotized by that stone. I don't want to stop talking about it, but actually now that I've got this in my hand, I want to bring you this. Oh my gosh, literally, it takes me to another world, that gem, blatantly. Everyone's like, Ali, will you stop talking about it? We're not doing it for another 45 minutes. I'm like, what? Are we? I completely just zoned out for the past half hour. Hello. Ethiopian opal. It's an 84 centimeter strand. Oh, hello. Neon glows from every single angle. Oh, look at those. Can you see? Wow. This gemstone, in fact, talking of discoveries, this was only discovered in guess when? Do you know? Nope. 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 Can you guess? Drop me a message on JewelleryMaker.com if you know when this Ethiopian opal was first discovered. Not opals in general, but Ethiopian opals. I've got director Tom guessing pretty much every single year. Not giving you a decade, I'm giving it away. Can you guess when this gemstone was first discovered in Ethiopia? Nope, you're wrong. Give us a guess, Laura. Doesn't matter. Tom's done about 70 wrong guesses in there, and he should know because we work together every single day.
When? What decade?
When Ethiopian opals were first discovered in Ethiopia. Don't worry, it can't be a bad guess, just a guess.
1980-ish.
1980-ish, all right. Opals have been around for years. I'm not talking about opals in general, but I mean discovered in Ethiopia. Have a guess, Coral. Doesn't matter, it's just fun.
1972.
1972. Director Tom has given me every year under the sun. But what do you want to stick with, Tom? You think it's in the noughties? 2005, you think? Danny, producer Danny, what do you think? You can't find it on search engines. Cheat. You'd be better looking at all gem info in the studio. 1997. Amelia, when do you think Ethiopian opals were first discovered in Ethiopia?
The 70s?
70s. You're all wrong. 2008.
Oh.
Did anyone get it right on the messages? 2008, Ethiopian opals started to be discovered in Ethiopia. 2000, who was that? Sue in London. Roughly 2009, you were the closest, Sue. We didn't bring them on screens on our sister channel until 2011. We bought them for the first time in 2010 in November time. And then we launched them in January 2011. I launched them on our sister channel, Gems TV. So, for a gem that's only been around from this particular location for a couple of years, it's only been about, what, 8 years it's been on the market, well, only been on our market for about 4 years, 3 years on our sister channel, not even 3 years. Whoo! So this isn't a gemstone that you, if you've watched Gems TV from the start, our sister channel, for the past 10 years, that you would have been able to get, because it's only been on our screens, only been on the television screens since January 2011. And when did Jewellery Maker start getting it? Maybe this year? Maybe not even had it 9 months. I think we only started bringing it in January time, if my memory serves me correctly. January, February time. When was this piece launched? The light comes in, depending on how perfect the silica spheres are, the colour returns. So from some angles you get the reds, the yellows, the greens, they'll all come out that side. And some other angles you'll get the oranges and the reds and the yellows, the blues and the greens will come out one angle, and the reds and the yellows and the oranges come out the other. All to do with how perfectly packed and how perfectly spherical these are. So these are all perfectly spherical, like this one here, on the end, which I used the end of the T-bar to create. Just use your imagination that they're all like that. Then that would give you the play of colour that you're getting. If you don't have perfectly spherical and perfectly packed tightly packed so they're touching each other, you don't get that amazing play of colour. So there's a lot going on to give you that actual look. As much as it looks like, oh well, some are just amazing and that's why. It's because the way they've been formed in Ethiopia is magnificent. And the price of them is going up. So I will warn you, Ethiopian government have quite rightly banned the rough export of this gem. Doesn't even slightly do it justice there, does it? For $11.95, I would just get these as a collector, whether I was going to make jewellery with them or not, just as a collector to own Ethiopian opals that have been on the market for about 3 years. They've been on the market since 2008, but bearing in mind, in bulk, we couldn't buy it, so there wasn't enough coming out of the ground of this quality, so we didn't buy it. We waited until 2010. Right. Ooh! How gorgeous are these? Rubies, right? $18 of them. When Jewellery Maker launched, I was bringing you gems like quartz that you can find in any high street jeweler, but great quality. I was bringing you amethysts, rose quartz, again you can find in any high street jewelers, but amazing quality. Not that you can't get amazing quality from high streets, but you don't often get a strand of gems from a high street, you would get a finished piece. This, I would never in a million years have thought in just 4 years. What would you say? What would you expect for rubies like this? Honestly, for me, £140. And I say that from the bottom of my heart, wholeheartedly. I'm not even joking. I'm being so deadly serious, it's unreal. 25 carats of this. It's because of the quality of this particular ruby strand. We've got other ruby strands that I would look at and I'd say, all right, £50, or I would say £30. Who took it down? Mid-show, morning show, or late show? I actually want to cry.
Wow.
It's not even funny. Enjoy it, but I am devastated that somebody took £10 off that. Why? Why would you do that? I don't agree in any way. No, I never agree. We've probably had this conversation more than once, Producer Danny, on a lot. I don't understand why you would do that. Don't need to. I don't want you to look at this and think, oh, it's because you need to drop that price. We don't need to drop that by £10. Of course we don't. Danny clearly just wants to. And I get it, it's a Friday night, he wants to give back, it's a weekend. I'm going to be honest, as I always am, there's loads of things on the TV you can watch on a Friday night. There's loads, telly's great, it's brilliant. There's a lot. And I guess we've got to combat that because a lot of people want to watch different things on a Friday night. That's a thank you for taking the time to watch us. And if you're going to say thank you with anything, say it with a ruby. Well done. They have sold out. I'm really sad about that price, though. Did I mention that? These are fabulous. Laura Binding will want these.
Wow. They're amazing.
But before that, we have Labradorite Starbuy is coming up. We're about to do this now. The gem that I started this whole hour with, thinking I was going to get to do it there and then, but no, they're making me wait. I don't know why either. I just got excited about it. So excited about it. I'm in love with it. This is your star buy coming up in about 15 minutes. Your Labradorite is your star buy right now. Are you ready to see one of the most fabulous treat. It is Labradorite, a gemstone that I know our very own Laura Binding is wearing tonight, and not on just one hand. Labradorite is a fascinating gem, isn't it? If you've ever seen natural labradorite, you will understand, and with your own naked eye, it's mesmerising. There's so much about it. So whether you're into myths and legends, whether you're into natural gemstones, whether you're into colours, whether you don't care about any of that and you just like something unusual, optical phenomenons, this gem has it, and it has it in abundance. What you've got here is one of the most fabulous stones. Oh, can you see the orange? Did you see an orange flash across that one? It's like copper. Oh, now that's all natural. Do you think I'm joking? I'm going to be honest. I say this all the time. I am honest all the time. When I first saw this, I genuinely thought somebody was fibbing to me when they said it was natural. I was like, no way. There is no way that's natural. For 18 by 13 millimeter. Look at the quality of these stones. It took me seeing this written on paper to believe that this was a completely natural stone. Thought to be the favourite of both ladies and gents. 2012, 2013. Makes me that, well, oh look at that, it's a rainbow shimmer. It makes me think of every time I'm adamant, it's a mermaid's tail.
That is though, isn't it? That just, to me, screams myths and legends.
If I was a mermaid, that's what I would want on my toe. On my toe, on my tail. Mermaids don't have. Earring wise, you have just made the prettiest. Look at these.
And I was able to find two, because obviously with labradorite you get the different shades of it, don't you? You get like the more grey tones or the sort of more blue tones. So I chose, like, I was able to find two of the greyer ones, but with that amazing sort of labradorescence going through them, and just catching the light is just amazing. And all I've done is just netted them. And I've made, they're actually an all-in-one piece. So you can see that the earring hook itself is actually made out of the wire that's holding it in as well.
If I take that around to the back, you'll be able to see that a wee bit better. See with their own naked eye, we want to give you an introductory price, a star-buy price for Jewellery Maker's amazing chance on labradorite. I have faceted pairs of an 18 by 13 mil for $7.95 on a first come first served basis. You've got 30 days to make up your mind from the day it's in your physical hand. You don't have to make your mind up now, but for a gem that's just got so much going for it, whether it be optical phenomenon, whether it be the fact that it's a natural gem, whether it be the shape works for you. There's so many reasons. It's got so much going for it.
I've still got tons left, mind.
Have you?
Yeah, I've still got loads. I've got a really beautiful shillery one there. You won't be able to see it, which is really frustrating. But I just was going to try and make a pendant with it, but I just had to move on to other stuff. But you can, I don't know if you can catch that, but the colour on it is amazing. There you go. Oh look, there you go. How amazing is that?
Oh, and this is leftovers. Can you believe it?
I wanted to make a matching pendant to match the earrings.
The netted earrings.
And then you'd have a beautiful little set.
Oh, we need a set. Lots of sets going on tonight. But the labradorite one is the must. Isn't it just? On the phone lines, it's a free number in the UK. 0800 644 655. I know, isn't that awesome? A free phone line. No pennies, no pennies per minute, it's free. Or you can join me on JewelleryMaker.com, which again, if you pay, of course, I imagine to have your internet provider, you probably pay that anyway. So you can get on there and add JewelleryMaker.com into your favourites if you know how to do that. I managed to do it the other day, not even realising how to do it. And I've got Jewellery Maker as my favourite. I think it just go on all the time, it's just automatically become a favourite. My screen even on my television has still got like the phone number engraved a little bit at the bottom. I watch it that often. You can join me on JewelleryMaker.com and just check out from anywhere in the world. You can be watching us, for example, in Spain, as one of our ladies was earlier. You can be watching us in America. You can be watching us in New Zealand, which is where you get the world-renowned Manuka honey from.
Is it?
The Manuka honey from the New Zealand Manuka bush. It's lovely. I had it on my toast this morning. I was going to have a poached egg. I tried to make my second poached egg today. My first one didn't go so well. Second one, I bought a special egg poacher thing and stuck it inside of my pan. My pan wasn't that deep, so it touched the bottom. And it was 10 minutes later, my egg still hadn't poached, so I gave up and I had toast.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. It didn't poach. I don't know. It didn't work. And you can't use a calculator, so together the pair of us would be a nightmare. Could you imagine? I can't cook and he can't use a calculator. It would be useless. $7.95. You don't need to worry about your mandate being cancelled there, Tom. You're all right. 0800 644 605. But you need to worry about whether you've got this in your basket or not, whether you've called me on that free phone number. If you call me on the number, you need to press your button 1. We cannot talk to you until you do so. We can see you on the phone lines, but we can't do anything about it. I know. Could you imagine that? How frustrating. Call centre taking the time on a Friday night they're in, sitting in the call centre. They can see the phone ringing, but they can't do anything until you press your button 1. Could you imagine? Just like, press your button 1. Go on, I dare you. I want to talk to you. You imagine? You don't press your button 1 and you put the phone down. It's like, ah. To be fair, they don't pick up the phone. They got fancy headsets. And they touch it and then, or they touch something. I don't know what they touch, and then automatically start talking to you with the headset on. I went to the call centre and I was having some fun in the call centre, having a go, talking to people. I was answering the phone. I was like, hiya. They're like, Ali, get out. I know. I wasn't. I was on. I think on everybody. I was going round on all the different headsets, talking to everybody. I was like, hiya. Just chatting about gemstones. About Ali, get off the phone. Go home. It is a free phone number, but they were trying to get through as many. Well, obviously they're trying to get through as many calls so you don't have time to wait in the phone lines. And I was on the phone for about 20 minutes, catching up a bit steam. £7.95. Oh, they're about to sell out. I hope you've got yours. Best of luck to you. Good luck indeed. What a treat. What a treat indeed. Laura binding, thank you so much. Aren't they fabulous?
They're just stunning. They really are stunning. I do love Labradorite.
I think you've outdone yourself tonight.
Thank you.
I haven't even seen what you're up to over there with the zircon, which I'm massively in love with.
I'm just doing a little pendant. And I've done a little ring. So.
Dibs.
I've made it a little bit smaller than the other one as well.
Does that mean it'll fit?
Should do.
Yes! Great minds. I'm allowed to pick. Don't fib. You say this all the time and then I'm not allowed to pick. I'm allowed to really pick. I'm picking this one. I bet you can't guess what I've picked. Should we do the guess game? What do you mean you caught a glimpse? We do this game on this shift, Laura, where I'm allowed to pick, but technically they then say you're not allowed to pick. Pick this one. But I'm allowed to pick, and then they show everyone at home, they show yourselves what you think I've picked. You thought I'd pick this one? You're wrong. I thought you knew me. You don't even know me.
I would have known that.
What? Really?
That you would go for that.
Well, there was 2. Similar to this.
Oh,
there's
it's
another
colour,
one.
Though, see, I wouldn't have known the stone. You'd have gone for that colour.
Because there's a rose quartz in here, which I didn't go for. That would have been, well, to be fair, it wasn't too obvious, but when do you ever get morganite in a strand? I have to get this for one of my dearest friends because she wants morganite, and she didn't know anything about it until she saw my jewellery collection not so long ago, and she saw morganite. And I feel for her husband now because she's obsessed with morganite. Every time she's like, oh, it was her birthday. All she was talking about was morganite. He couldn't find any for her. Oh. We were talking about it all day yesterday. Morganite. Looking at all the different stores, trying to get morganite. I was like, you need to join us in a sister channel. She went, oh, I really need a morganite. I really want a morganite. Imagine I went home with this.
It's gorgeous. I do love morganite.
What a gem. I don't think I've ever offered you morganite of this quality on a strand. Maybe one or two. But a quality like this. Now this strand has been seen in May with myself. It was seen in June and hasn't been seen since. Now this strand launched with myself. Was it myself that launched it? Forgive me, it was Vicky Carr on the 21.95. My producer wants to take it somewhere it's never been before. I disagree, because it's 75 carats of morganite, which is a gemstone that until a couple of months ago, one of my dearest friends had never heard of. Should I point out, we've only just become very dear friends. We only met a few months ago, but we're very good friends. And since then, she's fallen in love with this gemstone and she looks everywhere for it. The store she was going into, just in the high street, just for comparison, just to look, she was saying, Ali, they only had one morganite piece in the whole store. And other stores didn't have any. And you can get it for £10 off. Oh, now this is letting you to try morganite. I did choose it, but I didn't expect it to take £10 off. You can't put my name in the post show notes. He said, Ali, I'm putting your name in the post show notes. I've written them, you did it. You chose it. I chose the piece, not the price. I've never seen morganite that I can recall of this quality, that carat weight at this price. Have you, Laura Binding?
No, not for that price. That's beautiful as well, isn't it? It's one of those that you know it's not rose quartz. That's why as soon as because from here, I could only see a soft pink, but as soon as I looked at the screen, I knew it wasn't.
Because you can see the peach.
Because I can see the peach and I can see the sort of the difference in the sort of inclusions as such.
The crystal structure,
yeah. But from obviously that's why I thought you said it was rose quartz, but only because of this distance. Seeing it up close, it's just beautiful.
I don't even think you said it was rose quartz, to be fair. I just presumed that that's what you would have guessed.
Yeah, it is what I would have thought, just because I know you love your rose quartz.
So, I'm a little bit predictable, aren't I?
I'm predictable with copper, so.
Final opportunity before the superstar buy. I'm not going to lie, I cannot wait for that. But I'm very excited about these, and I would have chosen these next. If I hadn't seen the morganite, I even would have chosen this over my rose quartz, I'm not going to lie. Love them.
They're cool, aren't they?
How cool are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on a strand. Big drill holes these are, aren't they? Not even £1 each. Sorry? Would you be happy with these being £1 each? How perfect are they for their shape?
They're great.
How do you even begin to carve these? Could you imagine how big it had to be to carve it down to this size? That hole is huge. They have been seen once in a kit, never been on their own. 45 by 34mm. I've got a scarf. I know, crazy. I have a bluey green scarf, but it was a birthday gift actually. Bluey butterflies, bluey green scarf, and I really like it. And this would be lovely with my scarf. Want to tie it to hold my scarf, stop it blowing away.
Yeah, like a scarf ring kind of thing. Yeah.
They're that big.
They're
obviously
gorgeous.
We're thinking pendants, right?
Yeah.
Am I out there on my own there or no?
No, definitely. I did a designer inspiration on Wednesday, and I had not those ones, but I had them in the black agate version.
Were they popular?
I think so, yeah. And again, it just that was we was doing something a little bit different. So we were doing like business card holders and sort of making your own sort of jewellery finding sort of. And what I did was I put 3 of them together because of the way that they're drilled. You can just use the top part, so the narrow part of it, thread wire through and join them together so they sit into like a little inwards each other. And then I just used some wire and made a little earring stand out of it.
I'm trying to do, they're not working.
You won't be able to do it because they're attached. They're attached, but the 3 points go together, and so they look like a little leaf. And then you won't be able to do it because they're attached.
I'm completely still trying,
aren't you?
Ali, give up.
But again, that was just doing that something a little bit different. But I brought them together. But it would have made a really cool pendant. So again, just using the top drill hole and actually putting them all together, and then just having some chain. You've got that real cool focal pendant side. I mean, it's a big pendant, but it's a statement.
I want a bit, cool. But because of the hole in the middle of it, because of the space, it's a big look, but it's not big, if that makes sense.
Yes, because you
can make it as big as little.
Yeah, so you would have two going in that direction and one just as a centre. So when you place it like that, it's actually not that large, and you just have some chain to go with it, and it just looks really cool. But you can keep it really simple. You can put gemstones in the middle of it. You could have a couple going in different directions. You know, and I love that colour.
Loving it too. Call me as soon as you can, because we're not even £1 a stone. $7.95 to get it as quick as you can. I've only got a limited amount. When they launched, they were very, very popular. They've only ever been seen in a bundle, that is, launched as part of a bundle, never been seen to purchase by themselves. It's your first and last chance to get them on their own. And it's $7.95, what a treat. Price point you'd have to pay to get them in a bundle, obviously, is going to have to be more than $7.95. £24 roughly you were looking at to be able to get them as part of a bundle. So if you get them on their own, it's $7.95. Well, it's much more affordable, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Not that £25 is a bad price, don't get me wrong, but if you've only got £10 to spend and you only want that particular strand,
yeah, I mean,
gives you a great chance.
That's the thing, you might just want that one strand to do with. You might have thinking, you know, statement earrings, statement pendant, and that's all you want it for. You don't necessarily want the other strands with it. So to be able to have that and just experiment with it as well, it's just beautiful.
Beautiful. Talking of beautiful, the moment has arrived, my moment I've been waiting for since yesterday when I found out via email that I was going to be bringing you the best treat ever. It is your ultimate superstar buy. This, for me, is magnificent. Now, regular viewers, or anyone who's been watching since the start of this show, or for the past, actually, about 45 minutes, you'll already probably be very well aware of how much I adore this gemstone. I have more zircon in my collection than I have earring-wise, and any gem-wise, than I have even, you'll be surprised to know, than rose quartz. Than sphene. I have more zircon. I have about, on average, I think 8 if not 9 pairs of zircon earrings, all the same colour. The reason being, they are so sparkly, they are so affordable, they are so magnificent, and they are so reminiscent to diamonds. It's uncanny, but they are far, far rarer. Talking about diamonds and zircon together, for me personally, is a must. For many, many years, a lot of people could not tell the difference between a zircon and a diamond. For many years, people didn't even understand what a zircon was. Now, this is something that I am so passionate about, it's unreal. When you talk about the rarity of a zircon and the rarity of diamond, diamonds aren't rare. That rare. They're rare, but to an extent. Zircon in the other world, well, we put all of the world's zircon and made it as commercially renowned as a diamond. What's thought to be everything that's in the world zircon-wise would sell out within a year. That's how rare a zircon is. Diamonds, well, you may have seen that documentary where they go along the seabed and they scoop diamonds up and pack them in sardine tins, a particular massive designer or diamond holder, as you would know. When we talk about diamonds and zircon together, there's something I want to show you. Diamonds are singly refractive. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. If you look to the left of your screen, you will see a picture of the way diamonds refract light. Singly refractive, your white light goes into your gemstone. What it does is bounce, depending on the facets, but in this particular it's a round brilliant cut, will bounce off the facets and it will come back at you through the top of the table of the gemstone. So it'll hit. What happens along the bottom is known as dispersion. The result of that is fire. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain that in a second. If you look to the right, you can see a zircon. The zircon is bifringent. What that means is another way of saying doubly refractive. It refracts the light at double what a diamond would do. So when it comes in, it bounces back out, but it does it twice. It splits the light. So therefore, when you see a diamond returning the light and you see lots of fire, which is the result of dispersion, you get this array of rainbow. And when you see a zircon, you get that doubly, because you've got double refraction, you've got bifringency. With this gemstone, it's far rarer than a diamond. Beyond. It changed history. This gemstone worked out, or helped scientists and professors work out, that the world was billions of years older than originally thought. And that was thanks to two professors in Australia in 1984. They managed to find some zircon in Australia. They were doing tests. They bought a spectrometer, which cost them over £1 million to buy, to work out how old this gemstone was, and they found out it was older than what they thought the Earth was at the time. This is a magnificent stone that not only changed history, it's December's birthstone, along with your tanzanite and your turquoise, much more before tanzanite was even in the birthstone calendar, only just joined. You have a gemstone here known to many as the Mantara diamond. Now the Mantara diamond, it was called because so many people didn't even realise that it wasn't a diamond. They got so confused, but then they worked out that this is a totally different crystal structure to a diamond. Therefore, it gives you brilliance like there is no tomorrow. Brilliance is the way the light returns to you. So it gives you so much return of light from inside. Brilliance is the return of light from the inside of a gemstone or a surface, but usually a gemstone. So when it's a translucent gem like this and you can see through it, the light will bounce off the facets and come back at you. That is brilliance. Now, if the light can bounce about inside more than a diamond would, it's going to bounce out like there's no tomorrow. Now, I had 114 of these, just to point out, they're already selling out. So please, 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 don't wait for my full explanation on this. Start calling. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655, or on JewelleryMaker.com. These are going to sell out, which is great for you. Rubbish for myself and Laura, but great for you. You have for yourself here the most magnificent gem. So I personally, as much as I love diamonds and they have their place, which is wonderful, they're not as rare as zircon, they're not as fiery as zircon, they are not as brilliant in brilliance or brilliant quality as zircon, they're not as old as zircon, they're not even on par, they're not even in the same league as zircon. When you get this home, you will understand when people are talking, if you've seen the chocolate diamonds, champagne diamonds, cognac diamonds, they are so popular. Oh, hold on. And these are natural. Natural, not a dyed chocolate diamond, not a heated chocolate. And please don't get me wrong, I've got my own champagne diamonds, don't get me wrong, I got them from my sister channel for a Christmas present from my family. I adore diamonds. I just adore zircon more. It's natural, it's incredibly rare, it's exceptionally beautiful, it's difficult to get, it's so hard to get. It would have taken years for us to get one strand like this, and that's not being facetious, I'm not pretending. Years. If our buying power wasn't as big as it is on our sister channel, 10 years of buying thousands of carats, hundreds of thousands of carats of zircon, we can allow to be able to buy this and offer it on a strand. This is unheard of. Never in a million years would I have thought we would have had zircon for you. It's unreal, but it's real, it's genuine, it's natural, it's rare, it's gorgeous. Champagne diamonds, chocolate diamonds, cognac diamonds, you could pay a fortune for them in the high street. Why bother? Introduce people to something that's rare, that's beautiful. Why do you watch the Genuine Gemstone Company? Why do you join me? Is it so you can get something rare, something different, something special? Is it because you want to get something that nobody else is going to have? Then this is the one to get. I would absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, print out my authenticity certificate. They're 4x3mm and they graduate up to 6x3mm. They're briolette drop facets. There's a 30 carat zircon strand up for grabs here. For the only 17 I have left, it's brand new, and I had 114 and I have 17 left, and that is without a price. You joker! I thought it was $49.95. I don't know why. Yay! Get it as quick as you can. I seriously thought it.
Amazing.
Can we look at Laura's jewellery before they all go? I thought it was $49.95.
It's just beautiful. So beautiful.
Ah, as is your pendant.
So it's just a little pendant, and then just down here is a little ring. It maybe needed to be modelled by somebody.
Absolutely.
You know,
well, if a model is required, my
yeah.
friend did ask me if I was a hand model.
Hopefully it'll fit. It might be a little bit big. Is it a bit big?
I've been told to move.
Move.
I love it. It's like it makes me think of like a nest.
Yeah, and they're just sort of framed in very fine wire and held and secured.
I have one left. If you've got it in the web baskets, there are 23, 24 of you with it in web baskets. I'm sorry, I do not have enough.
And I haven't even touched. I've still got half of a strand, and that's a sprinkle down here. So I've barely touched it. You know, I can make matching earrings, just didn't have a chance.
Oh my gosh. It's gone. Well done. I seriously thought it was going to £50. That's amazing. You just gave it away. On our sister channel, I would struggle to find one piece of jewellery, one piece, with one zircon for £20. I'm allowed to choose. I want to go for this amethyst strand that you played with, that you thought I was going to choose earlier, because this is deep, rich, intense, and lush.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They're delicious, aren't they?
Really are.
And again, there's far too many on the strand. 8 by 6 millimeter to 15 by 8 mil. 16 centimeter strand. $130 carats of faceted luster. This is jam-packed. There's far too many on here. Ooh, they're completely natural. First time these were seen, 148 was it? That was on the 9th of this month. I've got the last of stock for you. For the final 53, what do you think I can do? Where? Oh, we're gonna honor the launch price. Wait till you see this. Delicious for $17.95. This, we weren't even supposed to be bringing you this. This is an extra treat because well, I knew the zircon were going to be popular, but you didn't give us enough. Well, we brought them in maybe too early because we've now got extra time to squeeze in another treat.
Wow.
Wow. Full of gemstone beauty, 130 carats, all yours, completely natural, which is so unusual to get that depth of colour. I would assume this is a Colombo amethyst from Africa. It's that intense. What a quality. And talking of quality, a lot of binding. What a superstar you are. Thank you so much.
Welcome, it's been fun. I've had real fun tonight.
Good, I'm so pleased. To have Laura on the show is brilliant for us in the late show. We very rarely get the chance to have a guest designer, so when we do, for us, it's an absolute luxury, and I think you'll go along with me in saying your designs have been fabulous, and we can't wait to see you again soon. When are you back on?
I'm on next Saturday. Ooh. On a late show. Is it with you?
No, I'm off.
No, next Saturday.
I know. Next Saturday you'll be able to see Laura Binding. She'll be on with my opposite, which will be our Ed. Coral, thank you so much. You're super duper superstar. Hasn't she done well on cameras tonight? Brilliant to have her. Amelia has been fantastic with us tonight. She's taking photographs for your Facebook page. Director Tom, producer Dan, the pair of you. Superstars in that gallery. Thank you very, very much. We'll all be back tomorrow night, which will be great. Laura will be back with you on Saturday again. Laura, thank you so much. You've got Natalia's final show to watch on the repeat, and I will see you back tomorrow. Have a great, great weekend. Well done. Love it.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Lucy, welcome to Jewellery Maker this morning. Is Natalia Coleman's last... it's your last show.
But you know what's great is that I've got you for my last show. It's like end on a high and you're wearing my jewellery, looking like a model.
Look. Here is Natalia's jewellery, folks. Let's just have a bit of a recap thought of everything that Natalia has been able to bring to us over the last 4 years. Look at this. 4 years.
I know, it's a long time, isn't it?
That is a long time.
And I haven't aged a day. If you look back over the footage, I'm still, you know, ageless.
You really are ageless.
I'm really kidding.
However, a lot's happened in 4 years, hasn't it?
It has.
We've been through life-changing experiences together when you think about it, Natalia.
We have had a lot of fun, haven't we?
You
gave birth to this amazing baby.
I gave birth to a baby, yeah. You've had some amazing life-changing opportunities, more to come. So in terms of what Natalia's going on to do from here, bear with me a second. Can I just move my microphone, because I think I keep hitting it. There we go. Cool. In terms of what Natalia's going on to do, it's all a little bit secret at the moment, but I would say make sure you follow Natalia on her Facebook page. So how can people find you, Natalia?
JM TV Guest Designer page. If you just type those words into Facebook, you'll find me. And I'm always, I'm always trolling around looking for images of really great jewellery. So even if you don't care about what I'm going to do in the future, if you want to see nice jewellery, then look at my Facebook page. Yeah,
it would be really fab. And Natalia's going on to some really exciting new pastures, and all will be revealed as soon as possible. And today as well, though, we are really fortunate. And in fact, I launched Natalia's first book on Jewellery Maker, and I'm going to be launching her last. And I wrote on Facebook last night, I feel really proud to be here today. We are incredibly limited, but we have an exclusive launch. There's nowhere else at the moment that you can get this book. It's exclusive to Jewellery Maker. And this is Natalia's latest edition of the metal clay jewellery. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Natalia's work, if perhaps you're new to us here at Jewellery Maker, it's really rubbish that you're joining us on her last day, but it's really good that you're also here. And then you can follow Natalia from now on. Her metal clay jewellery is truly aspirational. We haven't had any other designer bringing in this medium for us, and it's been a complete honour having her as part of our team here at Jewellery Maker. I've absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I feel really odd. It hasn't actually occurred to me the fact that you are actually leaving. This is actually odd. But Natalia, we're going to launch this around about 10 o'clock. Brief insight to what we can expect from the book.
If you have never worked with metal clay, get this book, because this is the book that I wished was around when I was starting out. If you're already working with metal clay, gosh, give you so many ideas, so many tips about firing it. I learned so much writing it. I did a lot of research into who invented copper and bronze clay, and why does copper oxidize, and I found out loads of really interesting information and just had a lot of fun writing it, so hopefully that comes out when you read it.